season, so we'll probably end it by the end of October. So Peeps got a good, 20 to something days left. What are we on? We're on the 13th. We got like 31 days in this month. So whatever time is left until then, you know, because these Hotbox OG passes like come with so much utility and whatnot. Like I'm only gonna offer them for a limited time. Because it's just so much that is really going into these passes, yo. Because one of them unlocks a one-of-one type of experience with me, you know. So, and with that pass, you're able to talk to me at any point. You're able to collaborate with me if you got collabs in mind. All types of stuff. I got creative with these 4 different tier level passes. But I'm going to share more on that when it comes to my Twitter space as far as what you get. Or maybe we'll reveal the perks on the 20th. But for today, the Freeman is on tonight at 4. Well, technically today in like 30 minutes. And also, the reveal of these Hotbox OG passes is going to be on the 20th. And you'll be able to see which tier level of these passes you got from the free mint. You guys are able to trade them, sell them, flip them, whatever you guys want to do with them, or hold on to them and actually use the utility. But yeah, there's going to be 4 different levels, and man, I can't wait for you guys to check them out and let me know your thoughts on them. But also the artwork. The artwork right now is like this little guitar, but it's also a cigar box. Apparently, there's like a whole thing back in the day where cigar shops or cigar sellers, will put a bunch of cigars inside of this little boxy guitar, and it will go out and serenade you and sell you cigars on the spot. And I just thought that was really cool because it's like, yo, Hotbox OG, we roll them fat ones, and it's all about the music, and this is a project for the DJs, so shout out to y'all, shout out to everybody in this space. But yeah, that's, once the 20th hits, these passes are going to look completely different. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that. I can't wait for you guys to see it because the artwork is something else.
Great. Okay, good. So our YouTube, it's live right now. And today we're gonna receive candy from Xteam.io, the minting event, Hotbox OG. And here I'm going to make a post. This post is under TSA NFT. It's about crypto. It's my Nolly and Nolly is my candy. And Hobby today gonna get a candy from Xteam.io Hotbox OG Pass. Yeah, and you're gonna have lots of candy coming from Hotbox OG, such as Xcoin and more, right? Xteam. And I'm going to tweet this. Hope everyone will help us retweet this post. And this post is about a new song from Vessi, Crypto is my lolly, and lolly is my candy, and also remixed with the OMG Kirby beats. And it will be launched on Ethereum network and Ether new chain called Ether POW, and the Binance chain as well as Polygon. Yeah, and on this space, we have topic for $5 baby step, right? So whatever you're gonna have a free minting on Ethereum network today for Hotbox OG, or minting on Polygon or some other blockchain, you have to prepare the fees for gas fees, right? Okay, I'm going to tweet this, and I tagged the people who are involved in this project. And CX team, did you receive this post? Okay.
Let me check.
Okay, so this post, it's on. I'm going to share this post on our tweets right now. And then I'm gonna start to show you around the upcoming event at the TSA and Incubator and the TSA ecosystem. Okay, so. And when we are close to the Bessie room, and we're gonna play this special song for you, okay? So give me a moment here. I'm going to pin this link right now. And yeah, this is the post I just did. And we made another small GIF here. And I'm going to just retweet. So this is kind of a one-way marketing, right? So tag those people who are involving in this project and also in this community. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so here. Okay, Bessie, did you see the post? And we have a crypto beat here. Gonna invite you to the stage.
I did. I just posted. I just retweeted it.
Do you like it? You got a candy, you got a lolly on this picture.
Yes, I love it. And I tagged 3 people. And I'm in the car. And hello, everybody. Hello to Crypto Beat Radio. And hello, number. What's up? Lex Luger's here. Diverse, Skip Franklin, Extinct Man, and me. What's up?
Good. Okay. So now I'm going to. This is a tweet we did. I'm going to share back YouTube link so you can see what's the activity today we're gonna share with you. Okay. I'm going to go back to YouTube link now, and
Hey, man. Hey, Bessie. Hey, Extinct. How you guys doing?
good. Your song is coming.
Oh, my God. My son. All right.
Yeah, eat my hot dog.
You eat my hot dog.
Eat my hot dog. Are you hungry? Okay.
You
So,
eat my hot dog.
so here, YouTube link on top. Just watch a live stream here. You see, I am in front of TSA AMT gate because I have AMT. So this is why I can access to this parcel. And I have AMT from Extinct.io. I have AMT from our friends here. Next is the Next, right? Yeah, I got a beautiful wearables from Next. It's great. It's very beautiful wearables, and we also will have that wearable as the AMT gate to the parcel level 4 later. Okay, so later you can share with us your experience in Metaverse, and also stay with us because we're gonna play the song you collaborate with X-Team for that OMG Kirby beat. Okay, so now we are in level 1, and you can see the upcoming event presented by Extinct.io, and also some other events under Extinct with Extinct collaboration. For instance, here several events will be happening on sessions, and Extinct is going to update us later. And also the Hotbox free minting event will be happening soon, 2:20 Pacific time and 4:20 CT Central Time. And also we're gonna have upcoming event for blockchain homies. So come to the Parcel Digital One here. You're gonna check and learn more about the collaboration and how to access and register with the event. Okay, so here is our exhibition hall level 1. It's a theater, and we are featuring Bessie Ming. Upcoming music is going to go live minting on October 27. And here you can see we're also featuring our sponsor and give them exposure to our users and the community. And the big screen here is when you have chance come over here, and click that, you will be able to learn how to mint your first music AMT with Web3 dictionary. Okay, let's fly to level 2. And we featuring several music here. And today we're gonna just give you a little bit highlight and the trailer here for Lolly Candy. Okay, you can see we have over 10 different music here, right? So some of music are released, some music already released. Yeah. Okay, are you ready to listen to this unreleased song? And we're gonna play just one third part. Okay. Okay.
Ready.
Yeah. Okay. So here it's collaboration with OMG Kirby. Okay. So. Thank you, Wesley, and thank you, Philosopher, to provide the beat and collaborate with us. And we're gonna have this song minted on 4 different blockchain. Just the song, very special. If you would like to access to, if you would like to watch it, if you would like to watch it, and you can access to our metaverse. So I copy paste the link on the chat bar there. You can access to it. Okay, I'm going to stop here. The beautiful of this track is once you get this music and this NFT, you can do everything with this beat. And yeah, so IP belong to you, and you can make as many as you can for your favorite song, right, Xting? Am I right for this beat? Maybe Xting's not available. Any
Oh, my bad. I thought my mic was on. But yeah, you know, that's the cool thing about NFTs, right? Especially with the OMG, Curvy and Chanel Tress, collaboration on the OpenSea market. They give you publishing rights and also master rights with these songs, right? So we could remix them, chop them up, do whatever we want. And speaking of, these songs are going to be part of the non-fungible mixtape, which again is an open source mixtape where anybody can join us. So if you're a producer, engineer, recording artist, graphic designer, we split royalties evenly. We're just out here, just moving as a community, and just trying to, just make some noise on the blockchain. So feel free to hit us up and join the party.
Yeah, great, thank you, Xting. Okay, this is one of songs to collaborate with this beautiful beat from OMG Kirby. Let's go to level 3. We have another song already been released by Xtinct with his partners, collaborators, creators, designers. And let's find out which one will be available for you to listen it. You can check the OpenSea, but I'm not sure did Xting post that link from OpenSea, which about your first mixtape and collaborate with OMG Kirby. Okay, so here it's a level 3 swimming pool here. And we also have 10 different songs here. And today we're gonna play one of songs here. Here we are featuring Extinct upcoming mixtape, and also the one you did with, yeah, it's here. Okay, so if you come to the swimming pool by the beautiful table here, you can see the logo called MFN. Maybe Extinct tell us what's the logo for, or what's oh, NFM, right? NFM. Okay, so let's play first. Okay, so then Extinct can tell us what it's for and what's inspiration and who's collaborated with this. So you wanted me to play first?
Vertigo. I have it looked up here as well. Street version. So here's the thing with OpenSea, right? They only allow up to 100 megabytes, for the projects. So, whatever you upload onto the platform, of course, in the libraries, that's why we do it OpenSea. But also, being able to develop splits and collaborators to collections as well. But this first track here is called Vertigo. This is a collaboration with the homies Lex Luger and Picasso from wradio.com. And took drawings from the track, chopped it up, remixed it, I laid some vocals down. Lex here created the painting behind it. And the inspiration behind the artwork is hella dope. I don't know if Lex is available to share about the inspiration behind the art. Lex, you there, bro?
Sure. Who's the one you said, the Jester? Yeah. Well, the idea that we kind of came up with in tandem was a series of mixtapes and tracks that would kind of tell a story, and it's very loosely based off some of the mythology and ethos behind tarot cards. So when you start at the very first card, it's supposed to be symbolic of your development over time, and as you encounter as the 0 card, which is the Fool. So it's not necessarily the Fool. Think of it as like the beginner, or someone starting out in life. Someone who doesn't have a lot of experience, and then you go from card to card to card, and you experience the lessons and all the meaning that the card has to portray. And so that's why when a card comes up in a tarot reading, it has a certain meaning attached to it, and whether it comes up straight or whether it comes up upside down, all these things have different esoteric meanings. So I thought it would be interesting to apply that thematic motif, I guess, to the dope music that I was hearing from Extinct.
Appreciate you sharing, bro.
Are you good, yo? I'm working on my high cheese.
The only high one in this conversation. Well, the whole that's on the cover design also represents, us, the DJs in this space, the ones that see value in NFTs, right? Because I'm pretty sure some of us have family members or friends that are like, oh, why are you dropping a whole band on a JPEG? Like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, man, like, you wouldn't understand it, bro. Like, you don't see what I see, shit, imagine if all of us were early to board apes when they were like 150 or $200. Like, just imagine that shit, right? So that's what this song is about, and some of us are lucky enough to have one. But that's what the song is about. It's about that NFT that we just can't live without, or that we absolutely just have to huddle. Our journeys, for some of us began with NFTs, some of us began with crypto. But either way it goes, this character, he's coming into space, he's brand new to it, but at the same time, he sees the value and the worth, from doing his own research and everything, and just seeing how everything is moving, right? But it doesn't have to be a blue chip NFT. This song can be about any NFT. It can be about your favorite creator in the space. Like I'm hella like just thankful to have even collabed with Lex. Like I was sharing with him how he's like one of my favorite creators in this space. Like this dude is the fucking like Da Vinci and Voxels, Like I don't know if you guys haven't seen his work, you guys are fucking sleeping on Lex. Definitely go check that out. Lex got some dope stuff coming up. He was sharing with me this like game and whatnot. I'm gonna load up the song. In the meantime that I load up the song, Lex, would you mind sharing your school program and voxels and video game stuff and anything else you might have dropping in the future?
Sure. Thanks for the invite. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're working on an onboarding platform for voxels. One of the biggest issues when people come to this metaverse is they look like a marshmallow. They look like a wooden mannequin that just sort of popped out of a glass of milk. And it's, not what they want when they see all these beautiful, metaverse denizens sort of journeying around the street. And they're just sitting there with anonymous over their head. It's it's funny. It's almost disembodying, in a way. You feel like a disembodied spirit versus like an actual person in the metaverse or avatar in the metaverse. So the game is the rat race, and it's symbolic of sort of escaping Web 2 and the old technology and moving into Web 3. And so there's this portal at the end of it, but it's this room you got to run around and collect these coins. And you can't get through the portal without the key until you grab at least 10 coins, and then you got to put them in the doorman's hand, and he'll pop up the key for you basically. And the key's like this golden city. Now, what's really cool is we want to send people on this journey through our spaces. Some we've already created, some we're endeavoring to create still, but we want to send people on this sort of hero's journey through spaces where they learn about Web3, they learn about cryptocurrency and crypto wallets, they learn about the wearables and the metaverse, and the whole time they're interacting with these sort of, actual games. One of the guys I'm working with built a version of chess that you can play inside of one of the voxel spaces. It's really, really incredible. And it saves the state too, so you can come back to your game if you save the hash. That you could just load the hash and come right back to the game. So there's some real interactivity that's happening inside of voxels. It's not like, no shade on any of the other metaverses, but you get dressed up in those metaverses to do what? Just run around and there's no real interactivity. We want to build something to where by the time you finish the journey, you've collected enough wearables and you get a JSON file, you can upload your costume or your outfit and enter back into the metaverse, sort of christened as this, person or avatar that deserves to be there with, your whole full outfit. So that's the game part of it. It's really we're endeavoring to create an onboarding platform for voxels, and we learned how to create wearables and other really cool things about the voxels metaverse every Wednesday at 7 p.m. in our Metaverse Builders Academy. This is where we have class. Usually it's Voxels 101 or Voxels Wearables 101. Sometimes it's a tour of the space, and we explore various aspects of being a parcel owner, or making a build, or we'll be teaching a series on magic of voxels. So if you're interested in creating your own sort of 3D volumetric voxelis-esque wearables, we'll show you how to use the program that most people use to create that. And that's Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. And that's our sort of give back to the communities to provide those classes for aspiring voxels, fashion designers, and architects. So we want to increase the learning and the knowledge base of this particular sort of industry. And so that's what we're endeavoring to do with MBA. Did I leave anything out? I think that's it. You guys are probably sick and tired of my voice by now.
Great. You have a Metaverse Academy. That's nice.
And feel free to just look up Lex Luker on YouTube and 2 X's in Lex and subscribe. All of our classes are available on YouTube. So
Good. Yeah. So
thank you.
you're welcome. Next, and we should subscribe your YouTube right now. So I think I already did last night. I just reviewed several your videos. Nice, and people can learn how to dress up, how to put your wearables, and how to start design your wearables, and so on. So definitely check the YouTube link and join next YouTube. Okay, so move on. And X-Team, actually, I upload all the music on Metaverse already. So if you are not ready, I can play this. Oh, you already started. That's good.
Something to decipher. These colors in the sun. What's happening to me is a fraction of lies. I'm steadily stacking so that one day I could hold you. Could hold you in my arms. Could hold you. Could go and push you down. Never let go. Would never fake you. No. Would never let go. Would always hold you down. Let go. Steady golden smoking on the blow. Moving down these trenches, coming from far below. But when I miss you, yeah, this shit hits me like vertigo.
Great. So this is a vertical from X-Team. X-Team, are you there? Okay.
Yeah, just had to switch my mic outputs. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was Vertigo. it's on the OpenSea market. Again, this is a collaboration with the homies Flex Fluker and Picasso from CryptoBeatRadio.com. And it goes about that feeling about that NFT you must hold, that you just gotta hold in your collection. It's that NFT you're never letting go, and every time you stare at it and you experience that NFT, it gives you vertigo.
Loved it. Awesome.
Thank you.
And you're like, oh, it's 4:20. I think we have to go somewhere else now.
I mean, we could keep it rocking and rolling up in here, and I could open Twitter on my phone right quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to open the space, and at the same time, I'm going to also record your space on Twitter. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. So here you can join on desktop. Yeah. Okay. Desktop.
All right. The Twitter space is open. Oh, dang. Twitter just crashed. This thing I don't like about Twitter spaces. It's always crashed. This should be able to see this Twitter space now.
Use the club deck. Okay, so last time XT asked me how did I do that last time. So I download club deck on desktop, and then using and then join Clubhouse through club deck. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so join.
Someone in the room that was with us before was asking about that. We have like the comments. Yeah, if you guys are in the Red Riders group chat, I just dropped the Twitter link in there. And yeah, we'll be getting this party started shortly.
And if anybody is not having a red NFT bike in their possession and they want one, Alan and Lex Luker, I don't know if you have one, would love to send you one. Polka, just send me your wallet, your digital wallet, and I will airdrop you a red NFT bike. That means we ride together in the metaverse like we're doing today. We're supporting each other, and so that's what that's about.
I got a green one, but I definitely appreciate the love, Bessie. You're the best.
You can have
Bessie, I have
one
no
too.
wallet.
Oh, you
have
can
a red
have
one.
multiple?
You don't have a
Hey,
wallet.
shoot me that bike there, man.
Yeah, I will. Polka, you don't have a wallet? We gotta fix that. You can
The
fix
only
that.
wallet I have, I don't control because that's still my NFT. My NFT guy deals with that, so I have no clue. Because I don't know nothing about this stuff.
Well, if
I
you find out the address, then let me
Okay,
know what it is and I'll send it to you.
He's asleep now because he's in India. So once he wakes up, I'll find out the address and then I don't know how to get that to you. Let me see if he's awake because he sometimes become a hypochondriac and hang out late at night. So hold on.
Yeah, great. So I have my phone join XT Twitter space, and at the same time I keep a Clubhouse open here. Yeah. Okay. So since XT is busy on space right now, I'm gonna show you around because we are still on live on YouTube, and we are on level 3 swimming pool here, and you can see we have the music of 4, 5, 6, 7 different type of music here, and including the including several tracks from X-Teen and also from Vessi. So now let's play Eat My Hot Dog. Okay.
Crypto Beat Radio produced this one, and he wrote this one.
Yeah, okay, so tell me if you can hear it. I'm going to play this just from, see, today is very easy. I just play everything from Voxels. Can you hear?
Sounds good.
Oh, great. I want to wait a little bit. X-Teen, can you accept me? Okay, so now I can play at the same time. Eat my hot dog. Eat my hot dog, baby. This live stream on Voxels, YouTube, and Space and Clubhouse. Eat my hot dog, baby.
You looking real hard, you want something to eat. Speak your piece, you won't dig in the beat. Coming right up, yes indeed. Selling to the Bronx and open sea. We in a hot box, only past the weed. Space off, probably I can barely breathe. Club going up, me and my team. Music's my food, while I NFT. Acting the fool, me and Bessie me. Smart contracts, cause we don't use it. You said smart contracts and you don't use it. Yeah, smart contracts, we don't need no heat. Buzz on me, but the dog ain't free. Life is a joke, girl, the cash is king. I got hot dog, yes indeed. Hot dog, Bessie, sing it. Eat my hot dog, baby.
I'm going to take a walk here so you can see it from Voxels too. Eat my hot dog, baby. Okay, so this is a very hot song, very hot track from Web3 Dictionary. Web3 Dictionary.
Love it.
You love it. Okay, so
Yeah, what was that one called?
Eat my hot dog. So
Was that Low Sleazy?
yeah, that's from Vessi and Crypto Beat Radio. So Crypto Beat Radio, Picasso, can you
Who
share?
did the rap?
Who did rap? I don't know. Vessi, who did that?
Bessie might be multitasking.
Oh, okay. So
Vessi?
either Vessi, either Picasso.
Definitely, that wasn't me.
Who was on that song?
That's Crypto Beat Radio.
It
It was
sounded
just here.
suspiciously like Low Sleazy.
You never know, right? So
That
Okay,
was
Crypto Beat Radio. Huh?
Isn't he great? He came up with that whole thing, the concept, the melody, everything. In fact, when he said, I want you to sing Eat My Hot Dog, Bessie, I was like, you're lucky you want me to sing that because, you know.
genius, yeah. Yeah, so great. Okay, so this one will be on our album 3. So we have 10 albums. So each album have 10 different songs. Yeah. And here it's Eat My Hot Dog. Eat My Hot Dog. It is under the album 4. Yeah, NFTs in Your Wallet. So NFTs in Your Wallet, we cover 10 different songs. Google it and buy in the bear market. So today we have great opportunity. Free minting for Hotbox OG Pass. Even though it is bear market, and Xteen.io provides lots of benefits for those users, followers who would like to take this great opportunity, Hotbox OG Pass. still gonna tell you more about what's the benefit. So buy in a bear market for your favorite NFTs. And we're gonna have welcome penguins, Norse mythology, go to Web3, reinvent the internet, NFTs in your wallet, Web3 in your pocket, and creator economy, share my royalties. It's all in this album 4. Okay, where's my food? Eat my hot dog. Okay, eat my hot dog. Basically, it's on album 3. So our album 3 is creator economy. So under creator economy, we have 10 tracks. So which are those 10 tracks? Including data, NFTs, Web3, building a beauty empire from DeFi to NFT marketplace, and building for creators, holding, and the cheers for the merge, right, crypto software, eat my hot dog, stake your assets. So today, if you get Hotbox OG Pass, and you will be able to receive another Hotbox NFT for staking, and you will be able to stake NFT to earn loyalty points, Xcoin. Yeah. Okay. So XT gonna share with us the benefit for holding Xcoin. Yeah. So yeah, over to you, XT.
Thanks. Thanks, TSA Incubator. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Hotbox. This is the Mint Party. We're streaming live on Twitter, Crypto Voxels, and Clubhouse, yo. 3 different platforms in one. I wanna welcome everybody, to the Mint Party. And pretty soon I'll be updating the website, and you guys will be able to refresh the page, go in and claim the free mints. Make sure you also fill out the blacklist form as well, because that's how we'll be sending out the staking NFTs to you guys. And in case you guys need assistance with getting onto the TSA Incubator platform, or setting up a MetaMask, or maybe adding different networks to your wallets, there's going to be resources on the website for that, from our Medium page and the blogs and things that we've been putting together there. So you guys will be able to see everything in its entirety, as well as what you can do with it, right? So what can you do with the Hotbox OG Pass that you're free minting today, right? Originally, this pass wasn't even going to be free, but the way this space is moving and the way we're building community out here, I want to give back. I want to give back to my listeners, to my holders, to my fans, to my investors, to my backers, to the homies, to everyone who's collaborated with me in this space. I want to give back to everybody. So, one way to do that is giving you guys a staking NFT, where you guys can stake that NFT for 250,000 Xcoin a week. So, you guys can stack up your bag, build up your Xcoin bag, and wait for more updates to come. If you go on xtinct.io and check out the fact page, and you're a little savvy when it comes to these smart contracts, or, you just get the general gist of it, you can see that we also have contracts on the Binance network, and that's going to be, for the TSA Incubator community. And then we also have, Xcoin on ERC20 through juicebox.money. So you guys can mint these Xcoin tokens as ERC20 tokens. And, you guys can hold them or, not mint them. It's completely your choice. So, yeah, you guys have that choice. However, the earlier you are as an early adopter, the more rewards you get as far as royalties from Xcoin on juicebox.money. So every time somebody comes into the ecosystem on Juicebox and is supporting the project, everybody receives, a certain percentage of that. And, we have different allocations and things set up in place too. And we got some things planned and coming for you guys. And lastly, we also have Xcoin coming on Polygon, but more on that later. But for today's alpha, right, with the Hotbox OG passes, there's going to be 4 different tier levels. With the free mint, you won't know which one you're going to get until they reveal on the 20th. So today they're completely mystery. the cover art is like this little guitar that's technically a cigar box. And I found this on Wikimedia. You know, and I just thought it was really cool because it's like you got these old school cigar salesmen serenading you and rolling you a fat one, you know. So I just thought that was hella dope. So I had to definitely use that for the cover art here. And that's just temporary cover art. The Hotbox OG passes, they're on a whole different aesthetic level. And I hope you guys enjoy them. But some of these perks, right? No matter what tier level you get, every single pass comes with this perk where you can come to the listening party. So once my album, my blockchain album is complete, before it's completely minted on the blockchain and before it's distributed on traditional platforms on Web2 and whatnot, you know, you guys will be able to come to the listening party, whether you're in the metaverse or in real life. So we're still putting together where we're going to host the event in real life. I feel like that's something that should come after we have our holders in our community together. That way we have a better idea of like, hey, where should we throw this party at, you know? But we're also looking at different options like for Vancouver and Chicago as well, you know, just for keeping things local for our community at its current state. But yeah, if you guys go on xtinct.io right now, you guys will see the coming soon page. However, you do have all the links and everything in there live. I'm about to update the website page in a few minutes. But once I do update it, you know, you guys will be able to see the full information. But I'm just going to make it easy for everyone, you know, here for today's minting party and probably for the rest of the month. For you guys to be able to come in, free mint your pass, you know, also claim your staking NFTs, and you know, check out the artwork, some of the music that's available, some of the visuals, you know, start getting you know, a hang for what's to come, you know. And you know, the album itself is called Melancholy Drive, and it's really just based on my experience here in the blockchain and also my real life experience outside of the blockchain during the blockchain times. So I just put, you know, the human side and the metaverse side of me into this project, and it's coming from a DGen perspective, you know, because this is a space, you know, for DGens by DGens, and you know, it's just a project for us to come together and celebrate our culture. You know, and I just really hope you guys really rock with it. Because you know, I've been putting in a lot of work for this mixtape, yo. And it's a fully concentrated 10-track mixtape. Each song completely different from the other. However, if you're an early adopter to Xcoin on juicebox.money platform, if you go on xtinct.io/Xcoin, you'll be able to see the different tier levels that I offer for Xcoin. So there's all types of dope early adopterships for fans, investors, holders, backers, NFT enthusiasts, you know, wherever you're coming from. There's something in there for everybody. So whether you want the music, you want some royalty splits, you want staking NFTs, you wanna get yourself a nice Xcoin bag, you know, for what's to come for a creator economy ecosystem, right? And because yeah, that's the next thing right there. Xcoin ecosystem, right? Like it's cool that we got all this Xcoin, but what are we gonna do with it, right? Like what the fuck is all this shit for? So Xcoin is for creators. It's for the builders, yo. So if you're a creator and you want to use Xcoin for airdrops, to obtain different NFTs, to have unlockables, or different types of experiences that you want to use Xcoin for, you know, feel free to hit us up and let's figure it out, you know. But you know, right now we got a couple of collaborators already in the ecosystem. Shout out to the homie Lex Luker and Waleed. We're currently, you know, talking about the types of things that we can build on the Xcoin ecosystem. And for those of you who don't know, Lex Luker designs some pretty dope ass 3D and 2D motion graphic stuff. He also paints and sketches and man, he's a fucking Voxel's Michelangelo and shit. Like, yo, like you haven't checked out Lex Luger, definitely go check him out. And he's got like a video game coming inside of Crypto Voxels. This shit is like next level. Like, we're so used to just going to metaverse galleries and checking out art and music, but now we got some real dope experiences coming, and I'm excited for him. Like he was showing me the game itself, and it's like this giant cat head just coming at you trying to take your coins, and you got to get like 10 coins in order to escape the room and to beat the level. And he also hosts like educational platforms on putting wearables on and teaching you things about crypto voxels as well. And that's the dope shit about this type of community, right? We're all here for one another. We're all here teaching each other what we know. We're all, giving each other directions and pointing to the right direction if we don't have that direction, right? And that's what it's about, We're not out here with the master classes. We're not out here with the send me, whatever fuck shit is going on in the space. We're not with it. We don't charge for directions to the bathroom, as the OGs would say in the space. And that's a whole lot to unpack there. But going back to this Freeman, you guys, once the webpage goes live in a few minutes here, you guys will be able to just directly scroll down, read about what you can do with your Hotbox OG pass, as well as the reveal date. There's also a cover design there for you guys, but I put the logo on top. The Freemint itself will not have the logo. It would just be the guitar by itself. So this is how you guys will be able to spot, fake collections on OpenSea or anybody trying to copy. Because I have ran into some peeps out here just copying and trying to make bread off of my shit on Telegram and whatnot. And I see it happen for other artists in this space, right? And it's like, how do we as artists protect our own artwork and move in this space to where, our community isn't getting rugged or fooled, into these different, bullshit, right? So cutting all the fuck shit, every time I drop something, I'm going to update the visuals. I'm going to update everything. The cover won't be the same when the drop is released. The passes are going to look completely different. And the only way you can really check anything out legitimately, you can always go to xtinct.io, xtinct.io, and that's our URL. It's never going to change. I do have a .xyz domain for that, but we're always going to keep it .io. I'm going to figure out what to do with that XYZ later, but more on that later, because you guys know I'm always building, I'm always grinding, I'm up in here 24/7. I'm literally running on 20 minutes of sleep right now, because I've just been so fucking excited, to get this out there. And, shit, being an artist is my goal, I just want to be a full-time artist. I just want to create. I just want to fucking create. That's all I ever want to fucking do. It's not about the money. Money's cool. We all need it, of course. But, to be able to be able to be a full-time artist and, to be able to give people, something that they can value or cherish or experience in a way that they haven't before, is pretty unique to me. And, damn, I just love this fucking space, because every time I come up in here, there's always some dope ass artists doing some shit, and it just motivates me, and it just keeps me fucking going. So shout out to all the creatives in this space, first of all, because, man, I really don't think I would be here in this moment in time doing this, if it wasn't for that inspiration. And, shout out to the OGs who've pointed me in the right direction, and also, provided me with tools and knowledge that I needed to be in this space. I'm just grateful for everyone on my journey, everyone that's been a part of it. And even though we've been in some weird blockchains or some weird spaces, I'm still grateful for the people that I've met in those spaces. Nonetheless, because it's us, it's the community, that makes the space. The space doesn't make us. And that goes for any platform, right? Because this is a creator economy. It's about the creator. It's about us creating, right? That's what they say, building the bear market, and I'm always building, bear or no bear, bull or no bull. I don't care what's going on. I'm always creating. I'm always doing something. And speaking of creating, we also got the non-fungible mixtape. That's a collaboration with the homies Lex Luker, Picasso from CryptoBeatRadio.com, the TSA Incubator community, Vessi Mink, a philosopher, and we also have, a bunch of other artists joining the party. And the cool thing about the non-fungible mixtape is that it's an open source mixtape. So that means anybody in this space listening here right now or in the recording, whether you're on Clubhouse, YouTube, or Twitter Spaces, you guys can join the project. We split royalties evenly, and we also take music NFTs and remix them and chop them up. So like, for example, right, Vessi and I have music from OMG Curvy and Chanel Tress, and we take these tracks and we lay our vocals on it, we remix it, we chop it up. The homie Picasso throws his sauce on there, and it just goes crazy, and the homie Lex Luker, he made the artwork, for these tracks. He did the painting and everything. And man, if you haven't seen this token, I'm gonna pin it to the top here on Twitter Space so you guys can see. But the first track is called Vertigo. And, it's the feeling we get when, I don't know if do you guys remember the feeling when you first got your very, very first NFT that you actually wanted and you're still holding till this day? That's what this song is about. And if you got an NFT out there that you're planning on getting, maybe it's a Bored Ape, or another blue chip, or maybe it's not a blue chip, maybe it's just by your favorite creator in this space, because we all don't have to have the same, taste. We all have different flavors of tea we like, And, speaking of tea, I'm gonna spill the tea here a little bit, yo. If you're a creator looking for support, looking for assistance, a community to back you, definitely check out TSA Incubator, because they definitely are out here for their artists. They're definitely out here showing up, showing out. They're always supporting. They're always vibing with us, and they're also out here during the late grind sometimes, and what community does that? I don't see OpenSea doing that. I don't see Rarible doing that. I don't know about you guys, like, not trying to throw shade or nothing, but I'm just saying, like, if you want a community that's actually for the artists, definitely, consider it. I'm not saying to definitely go do it and go sign up now, but, definitely do your own research, definitely check it out. And, every single one of us are in different stages in this journey. We all start somewhere, we all are somewhere different. And with that being said, if anybody ever has any questions, or you want to learn how to do something or how to onboard something, you could always hit me with a DM. You could always ask me. But if you're like a bot and you hit me with some whack ass shit, I'm just gonna tell you to Google it. Because sometimes I get a lot of these messages where they send me seed phrases and that they got X amount of money in there, and and it's like, yo, like, is this a rug? Like, what is this? Like, I just tell them to Google it. I don't even risk it. Like, I don't got time for that. I don't think any of us do, right? or we get those weird Cash App ones where it's like, send me 30 and I'll send you 300. And it's like, wait, that makes no sense. We have no time for the fuck shit. You feel me? So, anyway, moving on. I want to welcome to the stage the homie Vessi here. We just listened to her track, Lolly, in the space, and shout out to TSA Incubator for bumping that jam. But Vessi, what is Lolly about?
Yo, happy midday. I just got home. I've been doing like 500 things at once. So crypto is my lolly, and you're my candy, and it's basically a conceptualized TSA NFT incubator jam with OMG Curvy times Channel Trace, and that jam is a beautiful jam, and Philosopher and Min were talking about what kind of lyrics would go good with that jam, and they sent me some dope lyrics, and I did my thing, and then now it sounds like an 80s Blondie song, kind of has that vibe. And so anyone can have that when they get that NFT, they can use that copyright free, pretty much royalty free. You have the IP on it because of that drop that OMG Kirby did with Channel Trace. And so yeah, the Ethereum merge. And we have Chandler Gua from the Ethereum ETH Cow, ETHW founder, who's totally into that song, who's coming in and who's going to want to play with that song. It's going to be on 4 blockchains, which is really cool. It's going to be minted on 4 blockchains. It's a very special song. It's a total collaborative effort. And I'm very excited that I was asked to do it. And that's song number 99 from 100. And by the way, yes, I'm done with 100 songs. And now we're going to Market Journey. We dropped the full collection on the 27th of October. And that means that all 8,800, well, 7,800, because we're going to be giving 1,000 to charities, not charities, I'm sorry, to schools. And actually, Min is going to be teaching at a school in BC about NFTs, and she very well may drop a bunch of those into somebody's wallet to give to students and teachers to learn how to onboard and open up a MetaMask wallet and connect it to your OpenSea or TSA. By the way, you guys can join tswap.art and create your own profile, and you can start minting. They use Binance Merchant. I use OpenSea mainly, but today I have a profile on TSA. The new platform is very much like OpenSea was 2 years ago, so everybody should jump on. You should totally create a profile. You can, and on the smart contract is so beautiful. It literally asks you just the questions like, are you giving copyright away with this NFT? Are you wanting a 5% to 30% take on the secondary and third and fourth markets, however many times it resales for? You can choose. Do you want to sell it with ETH? Do you want people to pay ETH, TISA, Shiba? Do you want them to pay Dogecoin? Do you want them to pay Polygon Matic? And I believe there's 7 or 8 blockchains that people can choose. So it's just really easy. But you can't mint unless you create a profile. You have to have some Binance. You have to have some BTC in your account. And it's just exciting. Thank you for asking. And I have to run to another room because the Road to Podtober is happening with Skip. But I'm going to go up here on my computer and click the link so that I can mint my member pass. I want one. Everybody needs to mint a member pass today. I mean, what don't they get with it? Honestly, Extinct.
Probably my kidney, but but yo, with the Hotbox OG pass, you guys get to come to the listening party before the project is dropped on the blockchain and on traditional Web 2 platforms. So you guys will be able to come to a listening party in real life or in the metaverse, completely up to you. And come through and kick it with us and party with us. We're in the talks of maybe hosting it in Vancouver or in Chicago. We're still trying to figure it out, but you never know where this space may take you. If the free mints ends up selling out, because there is a limited supply as well of the free mints. But if they end up selling out, and the community, hits us up and tells us, where they're from and everything, maybe majority vote, we could throw the show wherever.
I just had a great idea. So in British Columbia and Chicago and everywhere else that there can be an IRL, we can do a simulcast streaming virtual wherever in every city, honestly, right? We can come to the whole world. But the free mints, now is there a company that does free mints, like chocolate mints with your free NFT drop party, free mints? Has anyone done that yet? Like somebody do it. Min, free mints.
I've always enjoyed those little chocolate mints you get at the airport.
Yes, those are the ones.
My uncle used to fly a lot, and he would always bring me some whenever he would come and see me. And RIP to him, yo, lost him to COVID. But sorry to get gloomy in this space, but yo, like, yo, my uncle was always grinding. He was always on something. He was always doing something. He was always providing for his family. He was always, you know, making sure his nieces and nephews always had something fun to do or had something, you know, you know, me as a kid, I ain't have shit. You know, and anyway, I'm not gonna go into my life story. I'm not here for that. We're here for the free mint. Yo, so with this free mint, right? This Hotbox OG pass, it comes with 4 different tier levels. You won't know which level you get until the 20th, and that will be revealed on the 20th. You can, however, tell that you've got a different pass based on the color of the token that you get from the free mint. And the artwork on the free mint is this little guitar, this cigar box guitar, and it was pretty fascinating to discover this. Like back in the day, these cigar salesmen will put their cigars inside of this little boxy guitar. They'll come out, serenade you, and you know, sell you a fat one. You know, and whatnot. And I just thought, you know, hey, this kind of fits with the Hotbox OG, you know, art style and aesthetic and everything, you know, because it is a degenerate metaverse mixtape. You know, I'm a DJ myself, and I just want to create something for all the DJs in this space, and you know, just something to celebrate our culture and have something here for us, because you know, we have a lot of commercial and other things coming into the space now that completely monopolize the industry outside of the blockchain. And I just want to bring something fresh and something authentic to the space, most and foremost.
And you do it every day. You do it every day.
I do it
You're
every day. I'm
always
running on
working.
20 minutes of sleep.
And everybody should support you. And if you don't know, you guys, Extinct is an artist that you can count on, who is here for the long haul, and everyone up in here is as well. So just mint that member pass. I gotta go. Extinct, I gotta go to Clubhouse. You guys have
Do your thing.
maybe later. And also, you're amazing, and I love you. Bye.
Appreciate you. Thanks for coming through, homie. But yeah, that was the homie Bessie Vink. Shout out to the homie. Definitely check out her music on TSA Incubator. And again, once you go and claim your staking NFT, you're gonna need to create a profile on TSA Incubator in order to claim your staking NFT. You know, these instructions will also be airdropped to all Blacklist members. If you're an Xcoin holder on juicebox.money, congratulations, you are an early adopter. Also, you will be receiving some pretty sweet airdrops as well, just for being an early adopter and for believing in me. You know, because that shit means a lot to me. And, you know, many of you guys thank me a lot for airdrops and shit, but I really do fucking mean it when I say thank you for coming through. Thank you for making the time and you know, just fucking supporting and actually being here and showing up. Like, that shit means a lot to me. You know, and you know, same thing with real life shows, you know, like when I was out in tour, you know, like not everybody is capable of traveling, you know, so you know, I'm always thankful, you know, for people that come to, also for my real life shows, you know, because I don't know where you're coming from or what your walk of life is like. You know, I remember when I was doing this show in Tecamac, opening up for Santa Fe Clan and Just Bones, and all these kids, you know, that were coming through to the show and whatnot. You know, in Mexico, like it's a whole different animal than it is in some of our more, you know, more better suited countries, or I don't know, I guess with more resources, whatever. Anyway, you know, these countries in different places, you know, they go through a lot of shit, yo. They don't have the resources some of us do, you know, and a lot of us really don't take into account the blessings that we do have around us. You know, if you got a roof on your head, you got food in your stomach, you know, like that's some huge shit to be thankful for, you know. You know, And shit, man. So I'm just trying to, you know, spread the kindness and the love. Seriously. You know, from me to you guys in any way I can. And by doing so, I'm giving you guys, you know, free mints. I'm giving you guys wearables, Xcoin, all types of shit, you know. But yeah, before I update this webpage, make sure you guys go check out the pre-launch information. You guys will see the same information displayed, but it would be inside of a Medium article instead of the front page itself like it is now. Once I update this website, everything would be pretty much click and go. So, you know, you guys will be able to connect to the network, you know, hop on over to TSA. It will redirect you exactly to where you need to be for the minting, for the free mint, and to obtain your staking NFT. In order to be on the TSA Incubator Network, please make sure you have the Binance network added to your MetaMask or equivalent. You will probably also need Polygon and Ethereum. I mean, Ethereum already comes on there, but you know, some of us don't even have Polygon network on our wallets, surprisingly. But we're also on Optimism as well. So, you know, and you know, I'm pretty blockchain agnostic for those of you who are new in the community. I believe every tech has a purpose. Every tech has its own layers, its own system. But it's also about, you know, where we water our garden, right? You know, where are we blooming our roses? Where are we planting our lavender? You know, or a weed plant, right? You know, we gotta water that shit. You know, we gotta pay attention to it and keep it growing and going. And you know, so TSA Incubator has just been hella assistant, hella helpful. You know, when it comes to, you know, putting these collections and these different things in place on their platform. Because, you know, they allow for staking NFTs, and you know, we were able to integrate the Binance contract in there for Xcoin, and you know, you'll be able to swap Xcoin pretty soon. That's just some low-key alpha right there in a recorded space, so it's not really low-key. But yeah, it's a whole lot of stuff coming, yo. For the Polygon network, for the Juicebox Xcoin holders as well, and for the Binance Smart or Binance Network, whatever you want to call it, right? Binance Smart Chain. But yeah, I'm gonna open up the space here. If anybody wants to come up, you guys have any questions, you guys are having trouble with the free mint, or maybe you already got your free mint. Definitely let me know if you guys have any questions, you know, or if you need assistance. No? No questions yet? Okay, cool. What's up, Israel? I see you unmuted.
Hello. Hello, Extent. Hello, CSA. I'm good. Trust you good. Yeah, I'm just here on cswap.at. I'm about to claim my free mint. So the hotbox here.
Let's go.
Good, good. So you are claiming your free Hotbox OG for staking, right?
Right. So I'm just going to post a withdrawal for BNB so I could claim these.
Good, good. Yeah, under your profile, you can see the Hotbox. Click that, and then change your network to Binance Smart Chain, and you will get NFT for staking.
Yes, I see. So main smart contract staking, add tokens to wallets. I think I should be interested with the main spots right now. So
Yeah, definitely don't forget to add the token to your wallet. Otherwise, you won't see it underneath your assets. However, if you also go on xing.io/xcoin, you can also see the address, and there's also a link that goes to the ledger. So you can get the contract address and the nonce number that goes with the cryptocurrency to add to your MetaMask or equivalent. Does anybody have any questions? Whether it's adding the token address, obtaining a hot wallet to onboard yourself to the blockchain, or maybe you have a question for TSA Incubator, right? Like how can you as an artist, get on the platform or get assistance, for your upcoming NFT collection. Or for your amazing ideas that you got. Definitely feel free to come up and ask questions, or share with us if you got your free mint. I'm definitely want to know what your experience is like when it comes to the free mint. Even though we're offering so many different options when it comes to the Hotbox OG Pass and for the Hotbox OG token. I should say more so for the Hotbox OG token, right? Because that's available on Optimism. It's also available on Polygon and Ethereum, and so you guys will be able to, and you can also get the NFT using a credit card. Not my favorable option, but it's in there. What is up, Hash Brown?
Yo, yeah, not so much questions. I just want to say, really, really dope, all the things you're doing, building a whole ecosystem, tying all this together, off 20 minutes of sleep. Man, I fucking respect the hustle. And also, bro, you open for Santa Fe Clan? That's fucking insane. But yeah, just hope everyone's having a great day.
Yeah, the homie owes me like 3.5 a week. Like, yo, that show was something else though. Like, and what's even crazy though, right? I had made a song the night before the show, and I learned it and I performed it at the show, and everybody would, I love my city, yo. I love my barrio. I grew up out there for half of my childhood in Mexico. In Mexico City, like small little barrios around there. And my father's also from Michoacan. And I just got a family like everywhere in Mexico, It's like ridiculously large family. But like, we have a saying, in our small town, and it's boca de piedra, which means, mouth of stone, which pretty much just refers to, talk your shit, but be about your shit, definitely, be who you're saying you are, be your word, so when someone is their word, they move with a whole different type of integrity. And, those are just some of the teachings from my small, barrio, that I've got from there. And all types of different experiences from that walk of life. But, enough about me and my past life. Santa Fe Clan, though, that show was insane to see all these different kids, living in poverty, or, and some of them coming from houses, these houses out there, they're made of cement and stone and whatnot. But, some of them aren't even complete, and yet there's people living in them, and there's all types of people from all walks of life, right? But, the people in Mexico that are fans of music, that are out here supporting artists that are coming up from these different places, the fucking love and the support is fucking outstanding. It's a whole different feeling, yo. And these children, yo, like they, man, like it's just a fucking blessing, yo. And you know that's also what I'm about, right? Creating a sustainable environment for our future. You know, I myself am not out here building anything that's doing that, but I am bringing awareness to those movements. You know, some of those movements are like Green Zone Technology that pay you to recycle and to comb beaches. They're on the XRP ledger. You know, shout out to them. Also, shout out to the homies, the Help Group team. They're all here feeding people in West Africa, teaching them about the blockchain. They're also, you know, building maternity wards for women, you know, and people that don't have these resources, you know. And we built a token on Tezos. So you get like this little voxel coin. It's like 150 USD in fiat, you know. And once you do obtain that, you know, that money goes straight to them. They're able to use those funds, you know, to build a maternity ward. And as a thank you, you get this metaverse character airdrop to you to use in a sandbox game. Or you can, you know, take the file and convert it to a JSON and, you know, use it in CryptoVoxels. So it's really up to you, whatever you want to do with that. Lastly, shout out to Counting Coral, you know, rebuilding our coral reefs and our ocean, you know, their lead artist, they are out here creating like these metallic sculptures where they place the coral on it and it just starts regrowing the habitat. And, you know, the ocean is responsible for a lot of our oxygen on our planet. You know, same thing with the trees and everything, but the oceans, you know, really do provide a lot. And I think it's hell of important for us to keep taking care of our oceans, you know, especially with all the fuck shit going on with the oils and whatnot. You know, I'm not going to get into it. But, you know, that's what I'm here for. That's how Extinct pretty much got started before the blockchain. You know, I just want to be a positive impact, whether I'm a small ripple or a fucking tsunami wave. You know, I just want to bring transformation to our Earth's environment in any type of way that we can. You know, and entering this space, you know, I've just been putting together this DGen mixtape, which I know has nothing to do with the environment or bringing awareness to it. But, you know, I just want to inform you guys of what I'm about, you know. Yeah, sorry if I got a little off track there. But if anybody has any questions about the Freemans, you know, or about the Blacklist or TSA Incubator, MetaMask, getting Xcoin on Juicebox, the different tier levels that are available, you know, please feel free to come up, raise your hands, ask your questions. You know, same thing if you have a question for TSA Incubator. Feel free to come up and ask them, or maybe you have a request, or maybe you have a dope project you're working on and need a community behind you. You know, definitely feel free to reach out to them. They're definitely out here for the artist. I myself have experienced their assistance and their dopeness, so I could definitely vouch for them. You know, so yeah, but yeah, Hash, thank you, bro. And Yisrael, thank you for coming up and asking your questions, yo. I appreciate you guys and your presence. Do you guys have any other questions or comments, concerns?
I don't know. I'm just stoked to watch it all, learn it all, and test it all out with you, man. Dope shit. And you know, I'm half Mexican too. I grew up in California, so I'm whitewashed as fuck. But you know, I got my family down there too, so all that shit hella relates to me. So I really feel it.
No huevo. All right. Okay. So, yo, now that we're all here and we're all, you know, just chilling and vibing in a hot box, I hope you rolled a fan one, because I'm about to update this web page. Let's see here. Should we do a countdown? I don't know. We thought about it. Okay. What are you calling your plug? What is up, Audrey? Welcome to the space, yo. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, if you guys hit refresh, you guys will be able to see the new Xtinct.io homepage, which is pretty easy to follow minting. So we have at the very top the Hotbox OG banner. As you scroll down, you can see what you can do with it, as well as the reveal day. You know, and we also have a thumbnail there of the Hotbox OG pass. You know, just the artwork for the cover itself. You know, and it's just something for fun. And again, this artwork's gonna completely change on 20th to an actual metaverse pass. So you guys are gonna get some cyberpunkish type of passes coming your way. But when you do the free mint, you're gonna notice that some of these box guitars are gonna be in different colors. Now, what the fuck does all of that mean? It's gonna be some pretty dope stuff coming with it, right? But all of these passes come with the utility to come to the metaverse listening party and the real life listening party. So, you know, we'll probably rent out a recording studio or equivalent, and you know, throw the music on some dope ass monitors, vibe out and chill, listen to it a couple times, and you know, shit, we just make a moment out of it, you know. Something for the metaverse. But yeah, if you guys go on there, you'll see the reveal day as well as the minting guide. There's a button that says minting guide. If you click on that, that takes you straight to the Medium article that goes more in depth about this free mint. And you guys can review everything there, as well as you know, some information about today's event happening literally right now. You know, and shout out to the team, to the Xtinct.io team, to the TSA incubator team. Like man, like shit. I fucking love y'all. Like we've been putting this shit together for a minute, and it's kind of still unreal for me to be at this point of release, because it's like part of me is still in grind mode, where it's like, okay, I gotta get this done, I gotta do this, you know, etc. You know, and just seeing it kind of come full circle and flourishing the way it's flourishing, like I'm just grateful. Thank you. And shout out to all of you that came to the space today. You know, I appreciate your presence. I appreciate you guys going here, coming here, getting the free mint. You know, and definitely huddle that Xcoin bag with that staking NFT, right? And if you're interested in being an early adopter, you can do that on juicebox.money, or you can go on Xtinct.io right now. Scroll down to the Juicebox logo, click on that Juicebox. It should take you straight there, and you should be able to mint Xcoin as an ERC20 token using your MetaMask wallet or equivalent. And you know, the earlier you are, the more rewards and things you benefit from and reap. If you're curious about the types of different tier levels and rewards, you can check out xtinct.io/Xcoin, and you can review all the smart contract addresses, all the things that we got already minted for Hotbox OG. Same thing with the different tier levels. But you know, TSA,
Yeah.
do you have anything you want to share?
Yeah, thank you. Dagmar, I think you are on Clubhouse. Can you mute yourself? Thank you. Yeah, Dagmar. Okay. Yeah, Xtinct. Very excited to see you are launching Hotbox OG Pass minting. And the minting page is live now, or I'm just sharing your webpage right now, homepage. So Xtinct, its minting page is live, or?
Yeah, we live.
You live?
Are live.
Okay, good. So let's refresh the screen. And wow. Wow, big banner, Hotbox Pass OG. Okay, for those you are watching YouTube, and you will be able to click. So, where minting guide. Okay. And so, XT, you're gonna explain to us where to click your button to mint. Just
Most definitely. Okay, so as we're scrolling through this new page, right? We got the banner. We got a little bit about what you can do with your Hotbox OG pass, the reveal date, and a snippet of the artwork. And then the minting guide, right? So when you click on the minting guide, it's going to take you to the Medium page. That's literally going to break everything down. So if you have any questions, or maybe you came into the space, you know, on the recorded session, you'll be able to check all that info there. But if we're on extinct.io, all you got to do is keep scrolling down past that, and you'll see a page that says Hotbox OG Pass free mint. And there'll be a button that says, let's fucking go. You click on that fucking button, and it'll take you straight to the minting page.
Okay, free minting. Oh, great. Oh, yeah, okay. So let's try. So right now we are on minting page, and now here tells you, well, you should switch to ETH minute because Hotbox OG on Ether network. Okay, we switch network. Okay, so let's try. Well, you have to make sure you have a little bit minimum gas fee in your wallet, right? Okay, connect with wallet has ETH equal to like $2 or $3. Okay, you can mint as many as you can. No, you can mint a maximum 10. So let's pick. Okay, so now the estimated gas fee is 0.03. Wow, that's expensive. So you can do reject and wait a little bit because gas fee is a fresh rate, right? So I thought that they prepared $5, but right now gas fee is very high. Let's try one more time.
Yeah, for those of you who want to, you know, support me even more, you have the option of getting 10 of them.
Yeah,
But,
you can
you know,
let's try. If you click one, and your gas fee will be, for instance, let's click one. Let's click one, and okay, refresh again. Okay, so if you mint one, let's compare the gas fee. Okay, if you mint one, the gas fee right now is 0.03. Okay, if you mint 10, so this is a good smart contract. If you mint 10, the same gas fee. So I mean, it's better mint more than one, right? Yeah, and also you can wait up to 5 or 10 minutes, right? So the gas fee will be different. Like morning, when I try, the gas fee is less than $5, you know? So it's a little bit different, yeah. Okay, over to you, XT.
yeah, you know, that's the thing about these gas fees and whatnot, right? With the Ethereum network. But, you know, like the homie over here, Douglas Bubblebutt, was sharing with me before. Sometimes, like at 6 in the morning, or early in the morning, or sometimes in the middle of the night, you know, when less people are active on the network, you know, the gas fees tend to go down. You know, and it's just a matter of paying attention to these gas fees. One really cool site I like to use. Let me make sure I'm spelling it right. I believe it's TX Street. Yeah, TXSTREET.com. And once you launch that, you go to the visualizer, hit launch, and once you're in there, you're able to see all of the transactions live on the ledger, kind of happening like in this little South Park-ish kind of style. So you're able to see the transactions coming from all the different marketplaces and exchanges. as you know what the Gwei price is at the moment, how many people are waiting. You're also able to see the low fee line, you know, and all types of stuff. And also the upcoming gas prices, right? So you guys can see how it fluctuates and move, and you know, you can make your choice. You know, when you want to hop on Ethereum network and you know, get low gas fees. So that's one way to view the ledger and the live minting on the blockchain and the different transactions that are happening. And shout out to txstreet.com. Again, that's txstreet.com. And you guys can definitely view gas fees and blockchain minting live on the Ethereum ledger.
That's great. Thank you, X team. Yeah, that's great opportunity for those beginners to try. If you haven't minted your first NFT yet, and here is a free for Ethereum network, right? And if you want to get a cheaper gas fee, some NFTs on Polygon, right? But here, Hotbox OG is on Ethereum network, so you have to prepare at least 0.03 ETH in your wallet.
Yeah, and that's just gas fees, y'all. But the Hotbox OG token itself will not only be available on the Ethereum network, it will also be on Polygon and Optimism. You know, so gas fees would be something that we wouldn't, you know, some collectors and holders won't really have too much to worry about, you know, especially if they like layer 2 technology and DeFi. Because I know some blockchain peeps, you know, don't really mess with layer 2 or DeFi. You know, they just like the Ethereum route. You know, and I get it. You know, everybody has a different cup of tea. You know, but yeah, we're gonna have different options available for you guys in the future for Hotbox OG. Well, technically not even in the future. It's already minted. It's already in the contract. It's already made. It's just a matter of releasing everything. But you know, there's no point of me releasing everything all at once because you know we're building, we're creating, we're putting the community together. You know, we're bringing all the blockchain homies together. You know. And you know, I just want us to be able to do some degen noise up in this, you know, as much as we can. You know, and I'm really hoping that you guys rock with the music and the project. I've been working on it for a while. I've actually worked on over 100 songs during the pandemic. You know, and it's just sitting in my hard drive. You know, these songs are just sitting there. You know, and I'm looking to do something with them in the near coming future with all this music. And you know, every week I got like a new song. You know, I'm just out here creating every day. It's all I ever want to do. You know, and if I could be a full-time creative in this space, like that would just be such a major blessing. You know, but Hash Brown, bro, going back to Santa Fe Clan, yo, like like Omi was lit, yo, like we had like maybe like a good 16, 18 artists hit the stage. I went ahead and opened up for them. And you know, shout out to all the homies out there in Mexico, you know, doing their thing. So many fucking artists to name, really. Let me see. In my CryptoVoxels gallery on Digital One parcel on the 3rd floor, there's like pictures on these canvases. There's actually one of me with Santa Fe and Just Bones. There's also one of me flipping off Trump with everybody in the crowd, flipping him off as well. You know, there's also you know, the ads, well, not ads, but the social media content that we created for the show. So you guys are able to see all of that, you know, there within the parcel itself on Digital One, as well as other things that I've experienced in my journey as a creative. You know, and music has just been a dope outlet for me. You know, creatively, I didn't really start taking music seriously until like 2018. I dabbled in it on 2017, but only made like one song, you know, and it was like a spoken word piece. But then life happens, it throws curves at you, it throws you down, it throws you in the dirt. And, sometimes you got to crawl through those fucking trenches and make it out. And, music was one of those tools, they gave me a creative outlet. And I was able to, put my feelings and depression into a song, called it The Serpent. And the rest is history. I've just been doing music ever since, collaborating with different peeps, outside of the blockchain and in the blockchain. And, I'm also currently working on bringing all of my music homies from out here in Chicago, Florida, Memphis, Atlanta, all the homies into the blockchain. And there's already some songs that I previewed with features and all these different artists that are to come. And, a lot of you really do enjoy the music and, share that with me in the back channels. Even had somebody tell me that, calling helps them sleep because they suffer from like sleep insomnia. And, calling wasn't intended for that, but the mere fact that it does that for somebody, and I'm able to, completely unintentionally, assist somebody and make their day better. Like, that's like 100-fold for me, just being able to have that type of, impact or, that type of relativity to you, and same for the peeps that are making, playlists to go on cruises or road trips on. Like I get those DMs too where people are like, yo, your music's pretty good for like a road trip. I'm gonna add The Serpent to it and woo, and I'm just like, yo, that's crazy. So shout out to all of you guys that are always listening to the music, always supporting, and I'm always surprised when people come up to me and start singing the lyrics and shit. It completely catches me off guard, especially in real life events. I had one time, some dude came up to me, who was a fan. He just started rapping part of my song, and I'm just like, yo, that sounds cold. What is that? And he's like, yo, that's your song. And I'm like, oh shit, that is. Like homie sounded so good. It almost sounded like it was his own track. It's just those type of moments that I really do fucking love, and they stick with me forever, so shout out to y'all for always being there and just for being so supportive and for being fucking dope. Like, and I just hope I could bring this dopeness to the blockchain, and if you're in a state of mind where you're not, in the best mental health environment, I hope my music can do something for you, or maybe relate to you in a way that others haven't, because I was looking at this video one time where it was like, you never know who really needs to hear you out here. You're out here not throwing your talent out. You're out here not sharing your message, your voice, and you're suppressing somebody out here in the world from hearing what they need to hear. And I'm like, damn, like that really hit, because the perfectionist in me always wants to bring you the best quality of everything, but at the same time is like, how long am I going to work on the same project and not release it? Or how many times am I going to review something, right? So I'm just taking a chance here and just doing the best I can with what I got, and with the dope people around me. And we're just building, we're creating to the best of our abilities. And I just really hope you guys rock with it and fuck with it. And, lastly, we have a project called the Non-Fungible Mixtape, which is an open source collaborative mixtape. So if you're an artist, graphic designer, producer, engineer, 3D artist, recording artist, singer, rapper, whatever, you're more than welcome to join the project. We split royalties evenly. We're always looking to collaborate with peeps in the space. And this is a forever ongoing project. There is no set editions. but every track that we create is a one of one. And there will never be another one of those. And the other cool thing is, we're putting them up for bid for 13 days. So every time we drop a song, it's going to be up for 13 days for bid. It goes to the highest bidder. And, the winning bidder also gets royalty rights, to music streaming on Emanate. So you guys are able to collect royalty streamings and, same thing for traditional platforms when the songs go live. But, the music itself comes with unlockable content, and it includes the Genesis pieces. So all of the Photoshop and After Effects renders are included in the unlockable content. So you guys can take this shit apart, remix it, do whatever you want with it, put it on a shirt, on a hoodie, it's yours. Do whatever you want with it. But when it comes to music distribution, it's collaborative, royalty split. But as far as the visuals go and everything, that's all you. You can do whatever you want with it. You could remix it, and that's just what the team and everybody in the community, rocks with and vibes with. We just been putting this together for a minute, and we're currently on song number 4. But only song number 1 has been released, which is called Vertigo. And Vertigo is about the DGen, the NFT collector in the space, right? Many times we have friends and family that are like, yo, why are you dropping 5 bands on a JPEG? What is happening here? They don't understand the culture. They don't understand what we're doing. They don't understand why we do it. They don't see the benefit. They don't see, what we really value up in here, right? This character is also based on tarot cards. Card number 0, which is technically referred to as the Joker or the Fool in any traditional deck of cards, right? But in the tarot cards, this character refers to the beginner. The beginning stages of a path, of a journey. And, some of us began our path, either with crypto currencies or with an NFT itself, right? We all started somewhere in this space. But, with that being said, the song's called Vertigo because every time you look at this NFT that you want to huddle forever, or maybe you're already huddling it forever, it gives you vertigo, gives you chills, you fucking love it. Its value, its worth. Whether it's a blue chip or not, whether it's a small artist, an independent artist, or a blue chip artist, right? You see its worth, you see its value, and you just want to hold it forever. So that's what the song is about. I think TSA Incubator could probably play it for us in a bit. But, while we wait on them to load it up, shout out to our collaborators for this first track. Lex Luker, he came up with the idea for the tarot cards, for the designs and everything like that. And he's drawing the characters. Then I went ahead and touched up his digital paintings with motion graphics. So I took it apart in Photoshop and threw that in After Effects and animated every layer. And then the homie Picasso took a beat sample from the OMG Kirby and Chanel Tress collection. And that collection is on OpenSea, and they give you publishing and mastering rights with the NFTs. So with that being said, right, we're taking these NFTs within the blockchain, remixing them, making new songs, and putting them in an indefinite, forever going non-fungible mixtape. And again, everyone in this space is welcome to join the non-fungible mixtape, no matter what type of artist or medium you create in. There's a space for you. But if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask, whether that's onboarding to TSA, adding a network to your MetaMask or your hot wallet of equivalents. If you want to obtain Xcoin on Juicebox, or you just have a question about the music or where I'm at currently, or a question for TSA Incubator, right? Because you're an artist that needs a community, that wants the assistance, maybe you want me to drop some more alpha for the upcoming project. But feel free to come on up, ask your questions, share your thoughts. If you grab the free mint, definitely let me know. Also, last thing, before I open up the room to you guys, right before I pass the blunt over, the very last thing here. I'm going to be giving away some NFTs outside of this just for today. And of course, these are NFTs from different collections. So definitely do your own research when it comes to some of these NFTs, but it's your choice if you want to hold it, flip it, give it away, burn it, it's yours to do whatever you want with it. But let's see here. I have a few different NFTs to give away. I have some Voxel wearables for everybody in the room. So make sure you DM me your MetaMask wallet address. Douglas, I see you in my DMs, bro. I got your wallet address. I'm definitely going to hit you up in a sec. Shout out to him. He's out here sniping, yo. He's out here sending me his address already. He stays ready. But, definitely send me your MetaMask address. Same thing if you're in the recording. If you're listening back on the recording, send me that MetaMask ID. I'll send you some CryptoVoxel wearables just for coming in and listening through on the recording. But one person in this space right now, right here, Hash Brown, Israel, Metamuse, Douglas, Poppy, one of you guys is definitely going to take home a pretty nice NFT. Or actually a few of you guys. Or maybe all of you, I don't know. Am I feeling that generous? Let's see. You know what? Fuck it. I am. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna give away a Fat Rap Mafia. Okay. Let's see here. First person to throw a heart emoji is the Fat Rap. All right, Hash Brown, let's go. Send me that DM, bro. Send me that MetaMask Addy. Want to send you a Fat Rat. And just in case you don't know, the Fat Rat Mafia is a pretty dope community. They're always hosting rooms and spaces. They're always out here doing something. I know they're currently working on some community events and different types of things, right, in the works. But make sure you DM me your MetaMask address, and I'll send that over to you ASAP. And let's see here. I got a Skirpy Town NFT. Okay, so here's what we'll do. First person to go into the bottom left there, the little bubble on the bottom right, where it says 2 on the comments, hit a quote, do a quote tweet, and add Skirpy Social. First, let's see, how many Skirpies do I have to give away? I have quite a few. Actually, I could give one away to everybody in this room. So yeah, whoever does a retweet right now and tag Skirpy Social, is definitely gonna get a Skirpy Town NFT. And guys, make sure to DM me your MetaMask address in the back. You're all getting CryptoVoxel wearables, a Skirpy Town NFT, and shout out to Hash Brown for winning the Fat Rat Mafia NFT. And thank you guys so much for joining the Free Mint event. I appreciate every single one of you coming in, checking it out. Same for you guys in the recorded space. Appreciate you guys coming through. And if anybody sees Santa Fe Clown out here, somebody reminded him that he owes me 3.5 of some killer hash and also a verse, because that's what we agreed upon last time. But thank you guys so much for joining. TSA Incubator, would you like to play the Vertigo track?
Sure. Okay, so okay. I'm in the voxel here. level 3, where xteam.io have a gallery and also showcasing his upcoming mixtape. And near the swimming pool here, we have this track here ready for you to listen. Okay.
Encoded in these colors and these symbols. Much of value to me is a fraction of lives. I'm steadily stacking so that when they hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you down, let go, mistake you, let go, always hold you down, let go, what you done, you know. Steady rolling top of the door. Give my time to kick it, steady rolling, smoking from the low. Moving down these trenches, coming from far below. But when I'm with you, yeah, that shit hits me like vertigo.
Yeah, it's just a short track here. Xting, I'm on the page on meeting page. Would you like me to go through the meeting page? I just finished one meeting here. Would like to show you what's the next step.
Yeah, I would definitely go for it. I would love
Okay.
that. Thank you.
Good. So for those people, if you are still trying to mint, as we just mentioned about you mint 1 piece or mint 10 piece, it's the same gas fee. So here, where I am now right now. Okay, so I am on the page, meeting page here, and a link to your wallet, and confirm with your wallet once you switch network from other network, including Binance Smart Chain or Polygon, because this one is on Ethereum network. Okay, I switch network and amend it. Okay, so now you can see the page is going to link to another page and remind you to mint the AMT for minting. So this is for free one, but you have to switch network to Binance Smart Chain. So you just follow the step and switch network, and then you can see I switched, and they can see here. When some people already start to mint this AMT for staking, and you click, you can mint 1 and link to your wallet and confirm. This is a because on Binance Smart Chain the gas fee is very low, right? So 0.009 BNB. Okay, so that's close to 1 cent. Okay, so let's do confirm, and here you receive the message mint success, and you can view on BSC scan, right? Okay, so now you can click on another button for staking. So you click staking, and make sure you have gas fee on Binance Smart Chain, BNB, right? Okay, so wait a second until the staking page showing up. Okay. Okay, here we are. And here show you to deposit your AMT. And if you haven't added your AMT, you just click add your AMT staking, add your AMT to your wallet. And you click deposit tokens. And you can see your token ID number 4. And click number 4 and approve. So you have to approve with your wallet, meaning your wallet approve our staking pool to stake your AMT. Okay, so now it's pending, it's on pending process, and wait a few seconds. Okay, so approved, and then click deposit. And you can see here for deposit, the gas fee is different, right? The gas fee is 0.001 cents. So to confirm, and under pending, and wait a few seconds will be complete transaction. Okay, good. So successfully deposit. Okay, so now you deposit staking pool. You can see the information here. Pool rate 1 week 250,000 X coin. This is for all users, not just for you, right? And if you would like to check how many X coin you're gonna earn, and here it's your number because I have two. I have one token AMT staked, and right now shows you. Right now at this moment I got 2.4 X coin. So a week I will earn 62,500 X coin from today. Yeah, so it's very straightforward, and you can go back to your staking page again and check some other status and features. So we have little icon here on top right, so you can click a button stake only, and then you will see how many staking pool you have AMT in the pool, right? So for this case, you can see I have AMT under 2 staking pool. One is the hot box, which I just did it, and another one is the TSA Magic Box 2, also earn X coin. And from this table, you can see deposit information, the hot box, and earn token called X coin, and the total deposit. So just now I bought 1, and I had 4. So here shows you 4 AMT deposit, and the pool rate a week. It's a rate for all users, but your rate is under the table. You can see it. Your rate is a week is 62,500. More user join, and less X coin you will earn, and earlier to jump, and you will earn more X coin, right? Okay, so those rewards, you can see they have a deadline. These rewards end in 15 days. Yeah, and yeah, this is what the process, including minting and staking. So happy staking, happy minting today. Xtine, over to you.
Yeah, so guys, let's get this X coin bag. And just like TSA Incubator here shared, the earlier you are, the more rewards you will reap. And you know, it's also true for the X coin that's on juicebox.money. You know, link is all on my front page on my website on xtinct.io. So every single link is there. You don't need to go clicking around trying to find a link or nothing like that. It's also pinned to the top here, so you guys can go straight to it. And you guys can also check out all the upcoming things that we have for the project, you know, as well as the different networks that the project is going to be on, such as Optimism, Polygon, Binance, and Ethereum, you know. But it's all going to be, you know, the Hotbox OG token itself. and some of you are probably wondering, what is that? It's the pre-release token to Melancholy Drive, which is my blockchain mixtape or metaverse mixtape. And it's concentrated, a fully concentrated mixtape of 10 tracks, all DGen 420 themed, also based around, my real life experiences outside of the blockchain and on the blockchain. And me just taking those emotions and feelings and experiences and putting them into music. So we have a few different tracks. I think TSA Incubator has a trailer where it kind of shows a couple of the songs that are on the mixtape, and you guys can kind of get a feel, what the sound is going to be like, the type of emotions and the type of aesthetic, on the audio side that I'm bringing here. So yeah, TSA, do you have that trailer that shows like all the other songs and stuff?
Yeah, I do. Okay, so
Awesome.
I am in Metaverse here, and level three, where Xteam Gallery and also the unreleased music is presenting in swimming pool. So, okay, and here it's a trailer for Wake Up, Bake Up, Blended, and more. Okay, here we go. Okay, so yeah, thank you, Xteam. This is a beautiful song.
Appreciate it. Thank you. And for those of you that are interested in, joining me on this music journey and, being supporters, backers, investors, there's tier levels out there for you guys to where you guys can obtain a certain amount of X coin. Royalty split for these songs. So all of that can be found on xsync.io/xcoin. You can review all the different tier levels that are there. Also, shout out to everybody on YouTube Live, Crypto Voxels, Clubhouse, and Twitter Spaces. I appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in for the free minting event. And, I'm hoping you guys really enjoy these Hotbox OG passes that not only come with the listening party utility, but also come with some pretty sweet airdrops, staking tokens, and some utility that you'll be able to use, for the music, the art, and access to me. So where we could work on something one-on-one, or we could collaborate, or I could always use another executive producer. But yeah, all those options, all those things are out there, and we currently have a couple of business plans already laid out. We were already ahead of schedule with a lot of things that we've planned out throughout the quarters. And a lot of the smart contracts, a lot of the collections are already created and made. Figuring out the royalty splits and everything is already figured out. Shout out to Emanate for allowing us, to be able to use their technology to where we could give royalty splits to our holders, and to our listeners on the blockchain. And then we're also going to be giving royalty splits through traditional Web2 platforms as well. Shout out to 1RPM and their community. I've been a part of 1RPM before it came onto the blockchain, and I've already had music with them. Same with like AWOL, DistroKid, Reverb Nation, all these different distributing sites and whatnot. There's so many of them out there. But I really rock with 1RPM all the way through. Their distribution services is real catered in a detailed format type of way. So your music has to be at a really nice quality level in order for them to really distribute it and put it out there. If they don't find it meets certain requirements, they'll tell you to go back to the drawing board, or to fix certain things. But whatever it is that your track needs, their team are definitely there to advise you and to give you those details as to what it is that you need to do in order for your launch to be as most successful as possible. And that's one thing I've always loved about 1RPM is their team and their support and their advisory. Because every time I had a single come out, sometimes they rejected it. I'm like, oh man, why did this get rejected? And then they tell me why. Maybe there's a certain sound in there that's kind of clashing, or there's something in there that's out of pocket or something, or maybe the art file size is wrong, or maybe they need it in a different format or whatever, right? But regardless, whatever it is that you need to have straight for your distribution, they're there. And that's again, communities like 1RPM and TSA and Emanate that are really groundbreaking in this space, because they're actually here for the community. They're actually here for their users. They're not just talking about it. They're not token gigging it either. Like some of these other platforms are. Nothing wrong with them, of course, but this is a dope way for everyone in this space to be able to come together, build community, create some dope shit, and have people that have your back. And I feel like that's one of the main things that we're kind of missing here in this space is community. Sometimes when we open up these hotbox spaces, we ask artists like, where are you in your journey? How did you get here? What has been the most challenge? What has been the biggest challenge for you in the blockchain space? And majority of people share that it's the community building. It's having homies, blockchain homies to support you. And I feel like the answer and the solution is here. Of course, incubators aren't for everyone. Definitely do your own research. Because we're all in different stages in our journey. But, if this is something that calls to you, or that, just vibes or resonates with you, or something that you want to try out and just see where it goes for your NFT collection, definitely consider TSA Incubator. Not trying to shill them or anything, but, they've actually been showing up. They've actually been here. And I feel like that's key in this space, because so many of us don't show up, right? We just click on links and go wherever we need to go. We're not really in here trying to build community or with other artists. We're just, you know, just vibing or chilling or whatever. But there's a whole bunch of us here who want to build and who want to create and have that backing and have that support. You know, so definitely just something to consider. Just throwing that out there. You don't have to do, you know, anything. You know, it's completely up to you. It's your choice. Definitely do your own research. You know, for anything and everything, even if you trust it. You know, but yeah. If nobody has any questions regarding the free mints, how to connect the network, or how to get Xcoin on Juicebox, or how to get to my website, or any questions for TSA Incubator, feel free to come on up, ask your questions. You know, if you already minted your token, please definitely let me know. And also make sure to sign up for the blacklist. You know, but on TSA Incubator, once you're onboarded on there, you'll be able to claim the free mint and the staking token. You can also check out the minting guide on xtinct.io. If you were on the site when we just opened the space, make sure to hit that refresh button because the website looks a lot different now. Yeah, you'll be able to find all of those resources there. All of you guys are always welcome to hit me in the DM, ask me any questions. You know, I'm here to help. I'm here to assist. I'm here to, you know, point you guys in the right direction. And if I don't know something, I'll definitely find somebody who does. You know, and that's what this is about. That's what the Hotbox is about. And yeah, TSA, how are we feeling? Do we want to keep the space going? Should we open up the space, you know, the Hotbox? Should we open it up to everyone to come through, share their NFT projects, what they've been working on, and whatnot? How do you feel?
Great. Yes. Open up to everyone if they would like to share their NFT. Yeah, feel free to do that. Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like I've done enough word vomiting. And I appreciate you guys listening or maybe tuning me out, you know, or maybe you're just taking a dump bypassing the time. I don't know. But anyway, I appreciate you being here. I'm going to pass the joint over to the homie Hash, the one Hash Brown. The homie here's got some dope ass music. Yo, welcome to the Hotbox, Hash Brown again. Would you like to share what you got going on the blockchain, what you've been working on? You know, should we be on the lookout for anything?
Shit. Yeah, thanks guys. I was just chilling, smoking a joint, not planning chilling at all. Yeah, I make music, I rap, I play instruments. I actually made crypto rap back in like 2017. We had a group called Team Hodl. That shit like we blew up. Now I'm doing more solo stuff. I just put some stuff out on Object. So my profile there is, I think it's just Hash Brown or the one Hash Brown. You find me on Twitter. Mostly just want to make friends though, you know, like if y'all making music and shit, let's be friends first and not trying to do sales as much. But yeah, dude, like my last single that I did, I had like a pitch down cumbia chorus. And then meeting you after that and finding out you did something like Santa Fe or shows and whatever, all that. Man, I'm just stoked to like just hear your story and shit, man. Let's just build and create some shit.
Most definitely, bro. Shit. Well, shit. There ain't a lot to tell, bro. Like, well, I guess, but man, okay. So when I was performing with Santa Fe, and that kid is a natural, by the way. Like, you know, you meet this kid, and he's got this whole persona going on, you know, and he's really like he looks like, or how he acts in his videos. Like, that's how he is in real life. You know, and those are the type of peeps that, you know, I'm always around. Authentic peeps who are themselves, you know, on or off camera, right? And that's just the type of people that they are, you know. And anyway, after the show, we had like threw it in this like not an auditorium, but like what is the word in English? well, anyway, it's like this community hall, or in a sense, could fit like maybe 1,000 people or so. But all the kids came out from different barrios, from different cities. Some of them took like fucking what we would consider Greyhounds, but their bus system is a whole different animal, because they aren't even labeled. You have no idea if you're getting on the right bus sometimes, or the right van that's taking you places, or to certain locations or cities. So you got to be super aware of where it's taking you. And, there's a lot of danger too in Mexico on top of that, so that's why I just have a lot of respect, for the homies in Mexico, coming out to these shows and supporting the art and the artists that come through and perform, But anyway, after the show, Santa Fe and Just Bones and your management team, we went over to my aunt's house. Shout out to my cousin Diego. And, my aunt had made pozole, and we all just kind of just chilled, ate some pozole, just kicked it, vibed. And on top of my aunt's house, my cousin had a recording studio. And, my cousin Diego, when he was out here in Chicago, he was out in Complex 2010 Studios with KX Illa. For those of you who don't know, Complex 2010 and KX Illa, that's where Twista recorded his Psychopath album. That's his engineer that was behind the music for that project. And, just been super, super stoked and blessed to be around these type of people, my cousin and I used to be, he was an engineer. I was an in-house graphic designer at Complex 2010. And, I remember my cousin being afraid to knock on doors and talk to these people, so he was scared. And I just went ahead and knocked super loud on the door, because I know them, and it was like KX, And he opened the door and shit. He's like, the fuck? He had this face on him, like, who the fuck is making all this banging noise? He looks at me like, oh, it's X. Like, oh shit, what up? And I introduced him to my cousin, and he was like hella stoked because he was looking for an engineer at that time. And one thing led to another, and my cousin ended up getting Grammy nominations and shit just by putting in the work in the studio and being around all the dope industry homies, and they were just able to do all of that, So when we were in Mexico, my cousin had went back to Mexico after being out here in Chicago for a while. And, we were just in his space, which was above his mom's place at the time. Now he has his own building and everything, out in Mexico. He's actually invited me to come out, and he wants me to put like a green screen room together for him. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Santa Fe had just came through. We went up to the studio. We were just freestyling. Like the homie really goes from the top of the dome. Just talking about Candela shit and just shit like that. And just was kind of quiet, but they were both surprised to see how tall I was, because they were like, bro, in the social media stuff, you don't look tall. And when you look at the picture, you see how tall I am in comparison to them. But at the same time, they're just kids, they're still growing. I think he's like 18 or 19 now. I could be wrong, but they're, shout out to them, because they're definitely out here grinding and doing their thing. And I've actually heard rumors of Santa Fe coming to the blockchain. If that's true, it would be hella dope if he threw that verse he owed me, on the track or two, and we did like a single or something. That would be crazy. But yeah, man, artists from Mexico, artists outside from Chicago are completely different animals, and I mean that in a good way. out here in the States, I run into a lot of artists who are just hobbyists, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Definitely create what makes you happy, do what makes you happy. All art is definitely valid. But, you know, from the point that I'm speaking on is, you know, there's some of us out here who are taking it serious, and some of us who are just using this art, you know, to maybe get bitches or, you know, to do fuck shit, you know, and they're not really about the art. They're only about themselves and whatever they could get out of it. You know, and artists in Mexico, you know, they're coming from a survival state of mind. You know, this shit is do or die, like for real. You know, like you could see one rapper be whack as fuck for like a whole week straight, and then maybe like a couple months later, when you see them, they're a whole different artist. Like, you know, and I just have high respect for all the artists in different countries, you know, because it's these environments that shape us at the same time, right? Like, you know, sometimes we're separated from our parents, or parents separate, or we move to a whole different country and learn a whole new language, and we're around a whole bunch of our people, right, of our whole community. And, you know, it's just mind-boggling. You know, this grind, you know, so shout out to anybody going through it right now and putting the artwork together. Definitely hone in on that emotion, hone in on that moment, because music is nothing but a moment. You know, that's how I view it. Every time I create a new piece of art, a new song, it's a moment that I captured. It's an experience. It's an emotion. You know, I'm not out here just trying to make songs and put them out. You know, I want to put my 2 ETH in. I want to put my emotion, my experience. You know, I want to be able to tell a story, even if it's something simple and fun. You know, I want to create with purpose. You know, but that's just me. You know, and again, there's no right or wrong way of creating. I just wanted to share a little bit more about me. Not throwing shit at nobody by any means. All art is valid, including you know, selfies. You know, but yeah, that's pretty much about it. Hash, as far as Santa Fe Clown goes, and my thoughts on artistry. Sorry if I got a little bit off topic there and off the rails. I'm not even high yet. I'm sober as fuck.
Yo, that's kind of fucking cypher cracking sometimes. I'm from the Bay, and you know that's talking about like cultural places. You know, that's one of the things I appreciate about the Bay Area. Other than, you know, we get like weird political wokeness that gets a little too sideways sometimes. But man, the hustle, the freestyle, the hip hop culture out here. Yeah, man, I feel that. Great answer, and yeah, just stoked to be here.
Man, I don't know if you ever heard of you ever seen like the Spanish rap battles, like the Red Bull ones?
Oh shit, no.
Yeah, I haven't seen those. Okay, so okay, okay. Let me see. Where do I start? Okay.
Just from out here, the fact, dude, he's like literally like he's battled fucking Ilmac. He's like top of the.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you know Elon Musk, dude. Okay.
Pink Dot or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know El Máscaras. Okay. So you ever heard of El Grave?
I don't think so. I don't pay that much attention to battle rap.
Let me tell you something, bro. This homie is a fucking legend. Like, to me personally, he's like the fucking Mexican Eminem. Like, that's what he is to me. Also, rest in peace to his greatness. But yeah, if you never heard of El Grave, definitely go check him out. The man is a fucking legend. He's also part of the Never Die gang squad with Etos Uno and them. You know, and he was part of the movement when they started doing these Spanish rap battles and stuff. You know, with all of these different artists, and I think El Mascaras was also part of that. They're also homies as well. You know, and my cousin actually knows all these dudes. You know, he's the one that introduced me to all of these people. You know, but man, there's so much talent out here. I would really love to do like a Mexico show or like a tour or something. You know? Like,
I was just tripping out on that because I live in California and I'm like, you know, everyone's like, oh, let's go with international. Everyone's talking about going like all these far pits. I'm like, bro, why the fuck don't we tour to Mexico, yo? You know how cracking Mexico is? Like, I actually speak a little Spanish. Let's fucking go there, dude. Let's get it. Get it popping.
Shit, it's my first language. So let's go.
Shit. No, real talk though. Like, I think there actually is a lot of moves to be made as far as that's a super slept on international music culture. That's like, bruh, Mexico City district alone is like what, 11 million people? That's fucking insane.
That's not even counting the rest of the world that speaks Spanish.
No, yeah, I'm saying literally just the district.
No, yeah, I'm just adding on.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm with you.
Yeah, I definitely hear you. I already know, and I'm already plotting. So
I'm still like literally like I just made my EP where I was singing in Spanish and like doing cumbia shit for the first time because it's like why not just do it? So then to like literally having pop into that show and Chizo's spot in Spatial was like, oh shit. So I've just been watching fam and I'm picking up the vibes and I'm digging it.
Let's go. Man, yo, that would be such a crazy show, yo. But since 2019, I've been planning, you know, some business-esque type of moves. I'm not trying to give too much out, but shit, if you guys want to build with me, you are all fucking welcome to join. Definitely get me in the DMs. If you got something in mind that you want to work on, definitely hit me up, you know, send it my way. If you're a beat producer with some dope beats and you want my vocals on it, definitely send me a beat pack. I'm always creating, I'm always grinding. And speaking of collaborations, I'm about to drop some alpha. Shout out to DJ Lethal Skills. We're about to collab on a song, by the way. And if you guys don't know who DJ Lethal Skills is, you definitely should look that up and Google it. But shout out to him. We're going to be doing some real dope shit in the future. And Hotbox OG holders would definitely be able to get in on some of this. You know, but, you know, just to be fair right now, it's all conceptual. It's all being put together, you know, as far as that collaboration goes. But, you know, the plan with these Hotbox OG passes is it's a way for you guys to be part of the community. It's a way for you guys to stay in contact and for me to be able to reach out to you through the ledger. Because I'm able to airdrop you guys flyers. I'm able to airdrop you guys instructions for future mints, for future drops. You know, it's a way for me to communicate with you guys, you know, in a decentralized way, you know. And, you know, same thing with emails, right? Sometimes we don't always check our wallets, you know, to see what we've been airdropped. You know, but some of us have bots set up on Telegram that tell us, you know, when there's transactions on the ledger with our wallet happening. You know, for those of you that don't know, you could do that. Yeah, you could do that. Definitely Google Telegram bots for OpenSea or for MetaMask or for Ethereum or for Tezos, Tiso, whatever blockchain you're on. You know, there's a bot out there for something. And, you know, these are just some of the tools that we can use as creatives, you know, to empower ourselves to stay informed and up to date with everything that's happening on the blockchain. You know, we can also get different types of notifiers when certain types of transactions happen on the ledger. You know, there's all sorts of dope shit we can get into. You know, and that's what the Hotbox is for. We start talking about ideas and different tools and stuff that we use, as well as our collections that we share here. But Hash, thank you so much for asking about my experience with that. Appreciate that. But yeah, bro, do you have any music NFTs? I know you got the Cumbia stuff and whatnot. Do you have that minted anywhere, or is that coming soon?
Yeah, that's on Objects, OBJ. It's in my, it should be in my bio.
Jeez, let's go. Definitely pin a link to the top there.
Okay, I actually don't know how to do that. For some reason.
It's okay. I got you. I'll do that for you.
Share via tweet, which will fucking,
Whichever one you want to share, bro. So
I don't know how I do that. Do I just send it into the chat bottom in the bottom right or what?
okay, so you see how there's like these dots with lines on the bottom right of the post? Yeah. You click that, then it's going to be at the very top. It says share to the Hotbox space. You see that? You just hit that one time, and then it should take a few seconds for it to load at the top.
I got lost. I'm fucking stupid.
All right, I'm just gonna pin it for you. There you go. It's the one that says one of the 5 tracks from your EP.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you, man.
Yo, just pinned it.
In tweet. That's why you twin tweets. Hey, I'm kind of new to Twitter. Let's go.
But yeah, any tweet that you throw out here on Twitter, you're able to post it on any space. Just by clicking on those dots with the lines, and then just post the space. Simple as that.
Oh, I go to the tweet itself, not from the space.
Yeah. You will go to your tweet that you're trying to pin to the top.
Gotcha. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem. Yo, I'm gonna pass the blunt over to Yisrael. What is up, bro? What have you been working on? Should we be on the lookout for anything? You got any NFTs for us out here, yo? All right. I think Yisrael is in a kush coma or doesn't know his mic is muted.
I'm here. Okay, cool. No, I was watching from the YouTube. Yeah, guys. So thanks for the stage. Well, talking of what I'm working on, right now, which I just closed my PC a few minutes ago. So I did this collection, which I dropped on the Telos blockchain. So it's like the OG Docs. It's called the OG Docs. So it's just 50-piece NFT collection. These doc-looking features. I'm trying to pin one here. So actually, the next I was going to do this. Was it factory NFTs where you get like layers of NFTs and users get to sort of put their NFTs together how they want it to be. So let's just take for instance, right? Let's say there's a Stickman NFT. So you could airdrop the hands, the legs, his boots, maybe different colors of head and the likes, backgrounds, right? So having each piece, you get to put your NFT together. So fairly written, the smart contracts for those, I have like most of the code working. But one thing I noticed was when I tested it, so I do it this way, the NFTs is like all layers, right? So you get to assemble them how you'd like to, and the layers get bound into one NFT. So but I know when the layers get bound, most marketplaces still hold like a catch of it. So I was like thinking that it's not going to give the best experience. So I was just working on a mini marketplace for these layers. So you'll be able to purchase the layers, and I won't be selling any layer like for myself. It's just going to be airdropped to the holders, and there's only like 50 OG docs. So I think I just sort of like give to the community, because if the collection is like valued, you won't be able to get any layer to put yours together without interacting with an holder. So the holders could put it up for sale there in the mini marketplace. and anybody who is buying or who owns these straight NFTs could assemble their NFTs there. So it's all going to be done on the website, right? So yeah, have the whole structure for the putting all the NFTs together, have it all written out. So just working on the marketplace right now. So I'm just trying to make it all look as good as possible. So yeah, and just okay, heads up, or just in case it interests you. So there's still a couple of OG docs to be minted. So there's not really so much on the marketplaces. I don't see holders selling. Actually, none is listed for sale. So, but you see a bunch of OG docs there, which can be minted off if it interests you and you'd like to sort of get them and see how it goes. So just checking if anyone follows me or something.
Let's go. Do you want to pin a link to the top there for your collection on Tezos?
No, it's Telos, and for sure. It's like Telos. It's with the L, not Z.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's actually on the Telos EVM. So there's the Telos native and the Telos EVM. So you could access the Telos EVM with your MetaMask, just like how you could switch chains there on TSA. I was even wondering, I was not wondering, I checked. TSA doesn't support the Telos blockchain, but it will be a really nice feature. I think she's still in the room. So yeah, because I see new NFT artists popping up on the Telos space, and I mean it would be like an enjoyable fact to point them over to the TSA platform, and you'll be able to interact with your platform and still be on the Telos blockchain.
That's definitely something to check out. I don't know too much about Telos, like you can pin a link to the top here for it to check out, maybe a white paper or the application itself or the dApp on the blockchain for a marketplace, right? Or your own collection as well, right? Definitely pin a link there to the top. Or do you need assistance with that?
Yeah, I have it. So I pinned one coming from just a screenshot of one of the marketplaces on Telos, which shows some of the OG dog collections, so you could see them there. So that is like Minted Vodka, and Minted Vodka is a very nice marketplace. It's more centered on minting your collection, so you could mint your collection there in different ways and also flexible deals. So there's this. You could even trade NFTs. Like let's say I have a red bike, so I could put my red bike up in exchange for a blue bike. And if you have the blue bike, you could just accept the deal. So there's just all these cool features there on Minted Vodka. So I mean, if anyone bothers to check it out, you will see them. Very nice marketplace. So that is one of the marketplaces on Telos. So we have Bytes.io and there's Tofu. Okay, Tofu NFT also supports Telos, and Area X NFT, which was like the first NFT market place on Telos. So I also pinned a tweet from the official Telos Twitter account. So, I mean, if you just get on the account, you could easily find yourself on the website, telos.net. And I think you get basically the information you would need to know more about Telos. Or if there's something direct, I wouldn't mind answering it. Yes, if I know the answer. So, but I don't know if TSA is still here in the space.
Yeah, I'm here. So what's up?
Yeah, it's cool. I was like, you should check out Telos, and it would be a really nice addition to your platform.
Great. I will do. And yeah, so lots of new things in the space you can learn every day. Yeah, XT, would you like me to share something?
Yeah, go for it. Space is yours.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so I just post another tweet, and we are going to attend one of the leading metaverse event in local city. I'm from Vancouver. If some of the guys are happen to be in Vancouver or interested in watching us online, we will be able to do that through YouTube. Yeah, and I can just share this link right now. So this event hosted by Vancouver Entrepreneur Technology Organization, and it's quite very well-known organization in local city. And we will be able to present Dream Home event and also some other projects, including Hotbox OG and Web3 Dictionary and more. And if you can register online, and also we'll be able to share more information. So I'm going to share this one. Hope you can help me to retweet. Here we go. Yeah, so this event will be happening on Monday. Yeah, on Monday. Okay, so this is the event I want to share with you. I'm from Vancouver, so if some of users here, if you can share with us where you're coming from, and what do you do, and what's the news, and I'm very happy to be here to learn more. Thank you. Who is the next speaker?
Thank you for sharing, TSA. And for those of you that don't know, right, these digital one events are on a whole different level and completely slept on. I don't know if any of you guys joined the Digital 2020 event that happened before, but every single day there was some type of developer, some type of programmer, artist, you know, like a major blockchain player dropping hella alpha and gems and talking about their projects and stuff, right? So there was always something new to check out every single day. There were POAPs and all types of stuff. And, you know, just knowing what I know, you know, like TSA over here, you know, might not be shilling it as much, right? But, you know, whatever the Vancouver Entrepreneurs Forum is, I already know it's going to be something hella informative with hella gems. So please do not sleep on that. Definitely go check that out and be on the lookout for these blockchain events, because you never know what type of information or resources or community you can gain, you know, just from attending these events. You know, but we also like to have fun too. You know, another dope event that TSA Incubator put together is the Ride for Dream Home event, where we took like these Voxel bikes as wearables. Every single one of us in the Voxels community, like it was a few of us that own different parcels. We all came together. We took WOMPs, signed the guest books. There were fashion shows, music shows, art shows, you know, all types of stuff in between. And, you know, we would spend like 15 to 30 minutes at each parcel. Then we would ride our bike to the next one. And we just kept the party going for like, you know, for like a few hours. And, you know, it was a whole different type of experience. And it was fun. I feel like we had like a good maybe 50 or 60 people at some of these events. But yeah, you know, another event that we'll be having at the Digital One Parcel as well is the Blockchain Homies event that we got going on tomorrow. And then our next one is on the 28th. But yeah, we'll be showcasing previous Blockchain Homie performances, as well as conducting some live interviews. for some homies, and just curating the blockchain music. So if you're an artist, looking for a platform or want to come through on a metaverse show, throw some bars, sing some stuff, definitely hit us up in a DM, or be on the lookout for the sign up sheet on xthink.io. It should be up probably by tomorrow. But in the meantime, we have a chat form, or you could just hit me in a DM and be like, yo, X, can I perform tomorrow? And I'll be like, fuck yeah, homie, let's go. It don't matter what genre you are, all genres are welcome. We have transient music to electro, to rap, hip hop, to acapellas, to all types of stuff in between, so all genres are welcome. It don't matter where you're from, or where you're at. What's important is the music and the culture that we're pushing here and that we're, building as a community. So definitely feel free to hit any one of us up for that. You could hit myself, TSA, or Crypto Beat Radio down there in the audience to be part of the show. And our next show again is the 14th and the 28th at 4:20 p.m. Central. I'm just a degenerate at heart, so I do most things at 4:20, so I won't forget. Because that's a pretty good time to not forget things. You know what I'm saying? Even though I haven't hit that requisite yet, but that's not what's important. So definitely check out the Vancouver Entrepreneur Forum that's coming out there, pinned at the top. Give it a follow, give it a like, give it a retweet. And definitely consider the TSA incubator in the community. If you're looking for a platform that builds community and gives support to its community, isn't just out here trying to open up Discord tickets and having you wait all day and yada yada. We're actually out here building, creating, and doing shit. And you can always come up to any one of us, ask us, talk to us, about anything. But I feel like that's enough word about it for me. I see we got Meta Muse up in the building. I would definitely love to hear about their project and all the dope shit they do for their artists and their community as well, because they're a hell of a dope platform. I would definitely love to hear from Crypto Beat Radio as well, home of the music NFTs. They're always spinning Web3 music. You're a musician, definitely send them your music at cryptobeatradio@gmail.com. I would love to hear from all of you, really, even if you're not an artist or an NFT artist, right? I would definitely love to hear from you and your experience from this free mint. How did it go? Was it simple? Do we need to work on something? Should we, change up a few things? I'm open to suggestions. I'm always looking to grow as a person myself. And if I could simplify the process for you guys, even better, because, I'm not trying to make this journey a headache. I'm not trying to have you guys click 1,000 fucking links, getting lost in the sauce. I want to take this, a step at a time, baby steps, because not everybody is at the same place when it comes to blockchain, right? There might be some people in here that don't even have a MetaMask, or listening in a recording, like, what the fuck is an NFT? They have no idea, right? But they're listening to us talk about it and trying to be informed. So wherever you're at in your journey, definitely feel free to hit us up. I'm always down to assist homies, and point you in the right direction. We don't charge for directions to the bathroom, as we like to say here. And we don't host no master classes because, we don't fuck with the fuck shit. Not that there's anything wrong with their hustle, but, I'm not trying to be like these colleges and master classes charging you for the same, stuff that you can learn from a simple Google search or just from asking a blockchain homie, That's just my 2 ETH on it. I see Crypto Beat Radio came up to the stage. What is up, homie? Welcome to the Hotbox. I hope you rolled a fat one. What is up,
man? What up, homie?
What is up, bro? What you got going on, bro?
Oh man, I'm just in the lab and working on this new clothing line that I came up with called Know Your Worth. I hope everybody knows their worth and is creating value out there in the space, because it's all about adding value to yourself, to whatever you're doing, to whatever your day-to-day necessities are. It's all about adding value. And, that's what it is. Knowing your worth and creating value. For all those, if you want to go check out my clothing line that I just started on, you can go to knowyourworth.com. That's KNOWYAWERTH.com. Knowyourworth.com. So that's what I am up to in the lab at this present moment, working. And just chilling in the hot box with you, with all the rest of you creative people out there.
Most bro, definitely feel free to pin a link to the top there. For those of us who
Can you do
follow
it for me?
along.
Because I'm driving at the moment, so I really can't
Okay, I got you.
make the link, but I appreciate if you could put it up there for me so that people can see. And also, if you're a NFT musician, this is Crypto Beat Radio, home of the NFT musicians and NFT artists. And if you guys have any music that you want to get put in rotation on Crypto Beat Radio, feel free to send it to cryptobeatradio@gmail.com. You can also go to the website, which is cryptobeatradio.com. And I would love to collaborate, vibe, and build with all of you. So let's get it. Let's go, as Extinct would say. And we have a non-fungible mixtape that we're in the process of dropping. We have the song we just released called Vertigo on OpenSea. You can definitely go check it out. And we're just coming with the heat, and we're coming with the hits. So tap in on us, man. Don't be a stranger. Feel free to hit me in the DM. Let's collaborate, vibe, and build to all of you. I hope you have a blessed day and keep creating, keep adding value. And definitely, most importantly, please know your worth.
You heard it there, yo. Definitely put your work as an artist. And, I'll pin a link here to the top. I'm just having a bit of trouble finding the tweet itself because the homie Picasso here is sharing hella hard everybody's tweets. I see my stuff, TSAs, Vesties. I'm just trying to find his stuff. Like, dang, we definitely got to support the homie. He's out here, shouting everybody out. But yeah, I'll pin that up to the top shortly, and everybody will be able to check out that clothing line. And yo, Picasso, thanks so much for coming through and sharing, and for always fucking being there, bro. I appreciate you, G. But yo, it would be dope if if Metamuse would come up. I would definitely love to hear from them and have them share, about their gallery and the different types of dope shit that they do for artists, right? And that they have been doing for artists. Definitely go check them out. They're being a little shy right now, but it's okay. I'm gonna show them a little bit. If the homie Douglas, wants to come up and share about his music, feel free to come up. All right. But yeah, does anybody have any questions regarding the free mints, the staking NFTs, starting a MetaMask, getting into NFTs, whatever? feel free to come on up and ask questions or hit me in the DM in the back channel if you're listening to the recording. Otherwise, we might share a couple tunes and maybe close the case. TSA, you got any more jams for us to listen to? Maybe some Hotbox OG snippets, or maybe a full song actually, because I think we played the snippet already. Can we play OG? See, we got the homie, the blockchain homie Shark, Anthony in the building, yo. Will be dope for you to come on up and share your music with us. Yo, welcome to the Freeman Party. Definitely get in on that Hotbox OG pass, loaded with utilities and metaverse show and real life event utility. There's going to be 4 different types of passes that are going to be available from the Freeman. So once you guys mint these passes, you'll see the artwork will be coming in different colors. And each of these colors are going to represent a different tier level. The passes themselves will be revealed on the 20th. So the artwork, would be completely different by then. And you will pretty much have this like cyberpunk-ish type of pass, And I'm collaborating with the 3D artist Eason, and shout out to Eason, hell of a dope artist. And if anybody wants to join the Xcoin ecosystem, right now we have a couple of collaborators, the homie Lead, also Lex Luker. We're out here creating experiences in the metaverse. Lex is out here creating video games inside of voxels, doing all the coding and all that type of jazz. And, we're creating experiences as well. And then we have the homie Lead. He's been creating PFP projects out here in the blockchain, for environmental causes as well, like I do. He also has a collection called the Baguette Club. And, the Baguette Club is pretty much, a smoker's club. So there's like pre-joints, woods, different types of blunts in between as these PFP characters. But the other cool thing we're going to do with this is we're going to be tying all of this stuff together and creating an experience inside of crypto voxels. So right now, if you go on the Digital One parcel in Crypto Voxels, you'll see we have a wine bar and cigar type of lounge going on. And, we got a lot coming for that. So definitely be on the lookout. But it's currently being built, as we speak, But yeah, if anybody wants to come up, roll Fab One with us, tell us what you've been working on. If there's anything we should be on the lookout for, everyone's welcome to come up, pass the blunt around and share. I'm gonna pass the blunt here to TSA. I think they got some music for us. And while they play some tunes, I'm gonna invite you guys up. Feel free to come on up and share your projects and what you guys got going on, what you're working on, what you're building. Should we be on the lookout for anything or any already minted or dropped projects? Feel free to come through and share.
Okay, so here it's sorry.
Bounce, break it down. I don't give a damn. Gaze put it all in a trap. All that kush, it's all for free. As you rock, let it stay. As you got, energy. Coming up on the board, yeah. Coming up on the south side. Coming up. Wake up, gotta wake up, rolling one up, getting paper. Know the world is hurting outside, but I hope you understand. I gotta get the paper, man. Gotta get this paper.
Thanks TSA for sharing that. What you guys just heard were snippets of the upcoming Metaverse mixtape, Melancholy Drive, which is available through the pre-release token Hotbox OG, which will be dropping soon. I was planning on dropping it by the end of October, but we decided to do a free mint instead for the Hotbox OG passes. And before we just had it to where if you were an Xcoin holder, you were gonna get a Hotbox OG pass airdropped. But now I'm like, hey, what if we just open it up to everybody who wants to be a part of it, because that's what it's about. It's about sharing the art. It's about sharing the love, and all of us growing as one. Decided to do the free mint. And these free mints are at 4 different tier levels, which are going to unlock different utilities. But the one utility they all carry is for you guys to be able to come to the Metaverse events and or to also attend the real life listening party. Before the music hits the blockchain and before it hits traditional Web 2, distribution. So you guys will be able to check the product out in its entirety. And, if you guys heard these songs before and you've got some feedback for me, I'm always looking for feedback, I'm always looking to improve as an artist, as a person, as a human, because that's what life is, it's just life. We all just live, we learn, and we grow, but yeah, thank you so much, TSA Incubator, for sharing that. And guys, definitely be on the lookout for Hotbox OG when it drops. Right now there's a free mint available. You can mint up to 10 tokens. All you're paying is just gas, which is 0.03, I believe. For the 10 tokens, or you can just obtain 1 token, completely up to you. But everybody, grabs 1, all of the Hotbox OG passes are randomized, so you don't really know which one you're going to get until you get it, and they will be revealed on the 20th. But yeah, coming back to what we've been up to and what we've been working on, I think I shared with you guys that I'll be dropping something soon with DJ Lethal Skills, and we were talking about music streaming and royalties, and that's one thing that I want to offer, and that I already put together, to give royalty splits to holders, right? So when it comes to the non-fungible mixtape and some of these songs that are going to be one of ones, you know, they're all going to come with royalty splits, you know, because they're one of one. You know, so within the unlockable content, you'll be able to find, you know, aside from the artwork, you know, how to get you registered, how to, you know, for me to be able to put you into the contract and all that jazz. So all of that will be in there as unlockable content. But going back to the non-fungible mixtape, it's an open source mixtape, open to any artist of any genre, of any medium, at any level, to be able to come in and collaborate with us. The way we do it is we take music, like for example, OMG Carvey and Chanel Tress, that NFT gives us publishing and mastering rights. We take that, we chop it up, we screw it, we remix it, we record over it, and do our own thing with it, right? And at the same time, when we release the token, we split everything evenly, and you know, we offer this one of oneness and utility and unlockable content to the holder. You know, because it's something special that a lot of us are coming together as creatives just to create a piece, right? So the first 7 tracks are by Lex Luger, Crypto B Radio, and myself. The first track is already out. We're currently working on track number 4. You know, today is actually the last day to be able to bid on Vertigo, which is the name of the track, which is also, you know, themed around the DGen in the blockchain, right? Like, you know, we see the worth and the value of an NFT, whether it's a blue chip or maybe just a dope ass independent artist that we really fuck with in the space, you know? But regardless of whoever it is, you know, it's our dream to hold that NFT, you know? And when we do get that fucking NFT, we hold on to that shit forever. You know, we're not even trying to flip it. We're not even trying to make bread off of it. We just love it, you know, as it is, as an art, as a song, whatever it is, you know? But yeah, I feel like I've been word vomiting here too much. But yeah, does anybody feel like coming up here, sharing their projects, what they've been working on? You know, if we should be on the lookout for anything, or maybe they already have something minted that they would love to share. You know, feel free to come on up. Feel free to share with us. And I see we got the homie Shark Anthony up in the stage. What is up, bro? Welcome to the Hot Box. I hope you rolled a fat one, bro. Yeah, would you like to share your projects with us, bro? Like, what you got going on? I know you got like a single.
Dude, I have nothing to share, bro. I'm just coming up to congratulate you on this.
Bro, get out of here with that. I need you to share your fucking song, bro. What did you want?
And yo, I'm about to mint. I'm on the site. I've been editing a flyer or something, so I've been listening, but I'm about to mint. As we speak, MetaMask notification. And yeah, bro, congrats on this. But yeah, man, like as far as what I've got to share, nothing much, bro. Just like this new song that I've been sharing on the timeline.
Yeah, what's this song about?
But yeah. Say it again.
What's that song about, bro? It's like at 70 BPM. I've listened to it a few times myself. If I had the bread, I would definitely grab it, but I don't. But yo, bro, like, tell us about the song, bro. I see you on Insta, I see you on Twitter. Like, bro, this shit is hot, bro. Come on, fucking share the song, bro.
I don't have it ready to play. Normally I'd be up here with my friend Ricardo playing it through him, but man, this song, it's called On the Blockchain, and I had started making it in March in Twitter Spaces actually, and it just became a thing where I would just play it in my spaces and just like kind of refine it in real time with like feedback from my listeners. So it's just been like a really cool process. I've never done something like that before, kind of like playing it. I've never like leaked an unreleased song or something like that. I've never like done that kind of thing, like shown a song early to a lot of people and like gotten feedback like that. So that was the first time I've ever done that. So it felt right to kind of like make it a moment, you know, mint that and like have that live on chain. It's also my first time putting an NFT on Ethereum. I've done stuff on Polygon Matic, like the Layer 2, XLM, and then Tezos, but I've actually never released my own NFTs on Ethereum, even though I like work in the space and do stuff with products that are on Ethereum and things like that. So it's a cool moment for me with that. Also, first time using Manifold, first time doing an open edition. So it's like a lot of firsts for me. It's been an interesting learning process, like just getting to this, and then even like, you know, after the fact, like, you know, how open edition works and just connecting with people collecting it and stuff like that. But it's been a lot of fun, bro. But yeah, man, I came through. I saw you had this drop party, so I wanted to come through and just say what's up. Not really here to share my song. I want to talk about like this past, bro. I was hearing you discuss like the IRL and metaverse utility. I think that's sick. I mean, I think in this space, one of the best ways to like connect what we're doing with like the outside world is like offering ways to use this stuff in person. Like that's something that I'm even thinking about with like this current NFT that I have that like is on the blockchain track. I'm thinking of like, you know, how could this be a ticket maybe for an event in the future or something like that, or even for like a you know, a metaverse event or something like that, like a token gated experience. So, you know, now that like this song exists as an NFT, it becomes a key. It sorts becomes like a portal into something. It's just up to me now to figure out how I want to utilize that. But I've really been like just standing on like, you know, people buying the music for the sake of the music, and like I've always been big about that. I mean, I'm not to say that I don't like utility, but I have the last 5-6 months been very like counterculture and NFT, where I've been very much like not trying to lead with utility, very much trying to lead with the art, lead with the music, and like let that attract the collectors, and then like build the utility retroactively with the people that collect it, and like and build together that way. And when I first got in this space, I didn't think like that, but as I've like matured in this space, that's kind of where I have found myself. It's like, how can I be a music NFT artist, but have a more like one-of-one visual artist like approach, like sensibilities? You know, like a lot of one of artists, they're not like selling you upfront utility with their drop. They're kind of letting the art sell for the sake of the art, and they build that relationship outwards from the collector from there. So kind of been taking that approach, but I think like tying, you know, you're so deep in the metaverse thing, like tying an NFT to that and then having the IRL thing as well is super dope. So yeah, bro, I just wanted to like give you your flowers. Saw you were live. Saw my friend Hash was in here as well. Hash Brown, what's good, bro? And I just wanted to like come in here and say what's up. So thank you for the space, bro. Thank you for having me.
Most definitely, bro. You're fucking welcome any fucking time. You already know this, bro. And shit, we're gonna drop some fucking more flowers up here, bro. Definitely check out Shark Anthony as a single, yo. I checked it out for myself, and that shit is a banger. Like, definitely go check that shit out. If I had the bread for it, I would definitely cop that. I wouldn't even sell it. I would just hold it. Like, that shit would just sit in the ledger.
Yeah, it's 0.01. I think don't even know like what. I think it's like around like $13 or something like that. It might be lower now. I think ETH is kind of. I haven't even looked at I don't. I'm not like a chart watcher like that, or like a chart hawk. But yeah, like that's the thing, bro. It's like, you know, like when you do an open edition, it's like I set like a limit per wall. I set like 3 per wall because, you know, in the dream world, I think you know, NFTs are affordable. You know, like on Tesla, you can get an NFT of mine for like $2 to like $3, like for a track. And I feel like that kind of incentivizes people to like pick up 2 or 3, and then, you know, they'll keep one, put their friend onto it, maybe do it in a giveaway. Maybe they'll flip the 3rd one or something. So I was like, how can I maybe bring that, like, you know, owning multiple editions thing that I kind of feel on Teslas? How could I have like brought that to ETH? And I just felt like, you know, picking like, I guess like a lower price point. I guess like, cause I see music NFT stuff for like a lot. People will be like, oh, it's $100 for the song. It's like, I don't know if that's really my style yet. So it's like, just trying to like find a number that kind of works and doesn't feel like it's just too exciting, just too crazy, right? Because like I said, I'm trying to sell the music for the sake of selling the music, and it's like it's hard to do that when like you're selling the song for like $100. Like at that point, it's like you should be offering like a lot of utility and stuff like that, right? So up front, I would imagine, right? So it's just learning how to navigate the space, bro. Learning how to like navigate these assets, the amount of them, the price of them, and like what to do with them. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot. It's a lot. So
It is a lot. But shit, there's no right or wrong way of doing shit. But you know, like I would you know, I would also consider the one of ones, you know, because that's a whole different you know, holder right there. You know, this is somebody who's out here to collect you know, and that's the difference between these blockchains too, right? Because when NFTs first came out, you know, when I was getting into the space, it was really about the one of oneness. It wasn't really about the multiple editions or the or whatnot, right? But also circling back to your first topic about utility, your music is the utility, bro. Like, if you're a musician, like your music is your utility. That is more than enough. You know, like, and if you wanna, you know, build shit, destroy shit, and have fun with it, go for it. You know, definitely go for it. You know, but definitely take the time to learn how to use these applications. You know, maybe try to break them. You know, learn your limitations. You know, can this application or this blockchain do what I need it to do, right? Because every blockchain is a bit different. Same thing with like layer 2 technology, right? That's the whole point of it. It's being built for scalability. So, you know, when we're looking at these different types of platforms and technologies, I don't look at it from a maxi perspective ever. I always look at it from, you know, an agnostic view, because every technology has its purpose and its use. You know, it's just a matter of how do you want to use it, right? So definitely, you know, check all that shit out, bro. Play with it, break it, burn it, you know, like do everything.
100%. And like, you know, the thing too is like, you know, when I first came in this space and I was looking at, like when I first came in this space, like March of like last year, like wanting to do NFTs as a musician, like there was like really two ways I looked at it. It was like, you know, NFTs as like access, like an access token, or like at the time, like I looked at it as like, it was either like what I saw was like an access token type thing. And that might not have even been a song. That might have just been like an image or like a GIF that represented like something else that was coming later down the line. Or it was just quite literally artists like selling units of their songs like they would like a single or something. And it's kind of like digital merchandising. And like with that in mind, when I first started to like look at like having like a multi-blockchain approach, I kind of looked at it as like, you know, when an artist in like the 90s, like 2000s, whatever, were putting out CDs of their records, you know, they would put like 20K, 30K, 40K units in like Target, Walmart, Costco, you know, Kmart. Like you would put the physical units in these different locations, and then, you know, obviously these legacy brands, they have their own customers that like frequent, you know, people that go to Walmart, love Walmart, whatever, right? So it's like I kind of started to look at the blockchains like that, where it was like, you know, my music should be on the chains that speak best to like my values, or like or the tech that I think works the best for what I need it for, because there are people that, you know, love using this blockchain, and they're like native to that chain. But for me as an artist, it's like I should be like out there like having these songs accessible in different places. So yeah, I think a lot of like the first year of the space has been just kind of like having fun and just like trying out different marketplaces, like kind of like taking that risk, right? Because like we don't know if all these marketplaces and blockchains will be here, like, you know, when we're like at full scale. But I think like if you're an artist and you have a lot of gas in the tank, like you have a lot of art, like I have a lot of art, like I'm not afraid to like risk a song on like an ambitious, like weirder blockchain, or like risk a song on like a platform that's like a startup that like I might be one of their first artists even using the platform. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've been like kind of more receptive to take that risk. And I guess coming from a place where like it was just safer with like the Spotify's and the Apples, and you know what I mean? So I'm with you, just like kind of experimenting, but yeah, like, yeah, not being maximalist, you know, like definitely being open to looking at different chains, because they all have their own little quirks about them. They all have their different styles. Like to go back to what you're saying about one-of-ones, like any one-of-one work I have is mostly on Tezos, and it's like its own collection and stuff like that. And yeah, that is a different experience. Like, and it actually, like, one of my friends in the space, GX, like we actually got very close after he picked up one of my one-of-one NFTs on Tezos, and like like that moment opened up like a really crazy conversation between us that has like opened up to a whole other set of things that occurred. So it's like, yeah, like those relationships that you find in that type of experience too is, I guess, could be a different approach than, you know, having like 1,000 units of your song out there, and you know, it could be harder to keep track. But with that being said, you know, like the fact that we have these collections, like each address is a new, each wallet of someone holding your art, it's like that's the new email list. Like, you know, Extinct, you probably know this better than anybody else. It's like once you have people that hold your song, like now you know exactly who to send that like gas-free Polygon Matic wearable and crypto boxes. You know what I mean? Like after this song, I'll know exactly who to send like whatever cool thing I designed next. You know what I mean? It's like now now you have like a record of the people that have collected your stuff and are a part of your story. And you just weren't getting that on Apple. You just weren't getting that on Spotify. I mean, sure you could on IG. The homie that DMs you keep in mind, like, yeah, he's streaming my stuff all the time, but it wasn't something you could really like keep track of, like, and then, you know, execute an airdrop in like a few clicks and reward all those people in like one shot. So it's like all of this combined is like super exciting. And I mean, you know, bro, like, I mean, we're both really bullish on the metaverse. I don't think a lot of artists are, but like that's a whole other angle where like, you know, artists that aren't hip to the metaverse, bro, like they're not thinking about like rewarding holders with wearables and stuff or like metaverse experiences, right? Like they're maybe taking it in a different direction, but you know, we're like hip to like an angle in it where like you could provide merch and all the IRL stuff, but then now you're also very proficient in the metaverse. Now you could you know offer like all this cool metaverse stuff that maybe an artist that's not taking a chance on it yet, that they're not able to offer that type of stuff to their community yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and every artist is somewhere different on their NFT journey, or as a journey as an artist overall, right? You know, and wherever you may be, you know, just know you're not too late to anything. All of this shit is early. All of this shit is scaling up. All of this shit is just building up. So do not FOMO into anything. Definitely do your research. You know, ask yourself, you as an artist, what is important to you? And at what price point are you comfortable with giving, you know, if you were to do a one-on-one collection, at what price level would you be comfortable with giving that art or, you know, leaving that piece of work? Because, you know, some of these one-on-ones you can offer intellectual property rights or IP for short. You know, so it's about asking you yourself as an artist, you know, what do you value? What are your viewpoints? How, you know, what are you comfortable with when it comes to your art? And setting those boundaries, you know, when you come into this space. Because it's also, you know, what's important to you. We're all on different parts of this journey. You know, some of us are more blessed than others, some of us aren't. You know, but it's the end of the day, we all want the same fucking thing. It's community. And yo, technically we already have community. We already see each other, don't we? We already go to each other's events, right? Like, even though we don't hold the same PFP from whatever collection, we're technically still crossing paths. We're still technically out here doing shit. You know, so it's really just about us really just coming together and getting shit done by the end of the day. You know, that's just me being frank, you know. But Shark, like hella dope ass points, hella dope ass gems. Appreciate you. And your music is definitely something to check out, yo. And your Tesla's artwork, like I really like the motion graphics stuff. Like, you know, like I don't know if you heard, I got a project called the Non-Fungible Mixtape. You know, it'll be dope to probably maybe do a collab. And the way it works is we all split royalties evenly, and every song that we create can be remixed from different music NFTs. So, you know, if I'm blessed tonight, you know, to have a couple bucks, I'll definitely, you know, if you got any music that we could remix or do anything to, or if you want to jump on a track, drop some vocals, or maybe you want to do some visuals, or maybe you don't want to do shit, you know, like whatever you want to do, bro. The space is open. It's always welcoming, yo. But yeah, it's a one-of-one. The collector would also get royalty streaming rights to the music, so they'll be part of the contract when the music hits distribution sites on Web2 and all that shit. And same thing for Web3, you know, at the same time. So it's an open project, and this is also for anyone listening in on recording. You know, it's open. You know, so if you're an artist, producer, DJ, vocal artist, recording artist, rapper, singer, graphic designer, painter, whatever, graffiti artist, whatever your medium is, like you guys are welcome to join in and be part of the non-fungible mixtape. It's a never-ending project. There is no set amount of editions that we'll ever put out because it will be never-ending. And until we fucking die. You feel me? So, and we'll just release music as we can, as we go. The goal right now is currently set at 2 tracks per month. We're currently working on 7 tracks. We're on track number 4. As far as artwork goes, Lex Luger's working on the second song's artwork. And, I'm going to take that, remix it, just like I did with Vertigo. And the characters are all from tarot cards, and they all tell a different story. And our first story with Vertigo starts, with the newbie in the space, the fool, in the NFT space, the people they call the fool, right? Because it's like people around us don't see the value in NFTs the way we do, right? So they tell us shit like, oh, why are you dropping, 1,000 for a JPEG? Or, why are you supporting this or throw your money away on that? Like, they don't see the bigger picture. They don't see what is really happening and how technology is moving forward, and how owning, these fractionalized tokens, might be able to make a difference in your life. It's just a fucking gamble too at the same time though. So you definitely got to do your research. If you're new to the space, I suggest reading white papers for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Start there and then dive into NFTs. First, understand how these tokens and these mechanics work, or get an idea of how they work, right? It's always good to educate yourself, and you don't have to consume it all in one day either. So don't think you have to do all of that. But, definitely take your time to read it, understand it. And if you have questions, definitely reach out to somebody in the space, myself, TSA, any of the Metaverse homies, Shark, Venom Muse, Afrodroids, Hash Brown, I'm pretty sure they know some shit, Israel, ReBT NFT, never met you, Building, Ben, Sonia, Alexander, somebody here knows something, like if I don't know shit, somebody else does, vice versa, so that's what community is about too, right? So it's just growing, sharing, and fucking going, bro. So let's fucking go. If anybody else wants to come up, share what they've been working on, what they got going on, any NFT projects we should be on the lookout for, or maybe you already got something minted we should definitely check out. Definitely feel free to request to come up. Definitely share your stuff. And I'm going to pass the blunt on over to RBT NFT. Welcome to the space, yo. Appreciate you coming up. Do you have anything to share, or would you like to ask any questions about tonight's free mint? The floor is yours, yo. Here's the blunt. RBT NFT, you're muted, bro, or do that. I'm not sure, but yeah, you're muted, or maybe you're in a Kush coma.
Okay. Dude, it's funny you said this song is 70 BPM because it is, but it's like 140. Like I guess you could say, but in the session file, it's 70. Yeah, because like people keep saying that. I'm like, yeah, the session file says 70, but it's probably 140 because it's upbeat. But I did want to clarify that.
Yeah, definitely, yo. And I get that, yo. It's the BPM shit, But either way it goes, even if you like half the speed of the beat, it would be 70 BPM, but it would still be, within that rhythmic pattern. So you can still, drop within those same pockets. So I don't know, it's something to play with, yo. Sound wise, that's about all. But shit, man. Bro, let's see here. We got more people in this space. I had the giveaways earlier. Only a couple of you guys actually sent me your addresses. So if you didn't send me your address, I hope you don't expect me to send you anything because I'm not Mr. fucking Mind Reader. and I'm not going to be. So definitely send me your MetaMask address. If you haven't, I get a shit ton of DMs. So if you have sent it to me in the past before, I appreciate it, but it might be buried somewhere in my inbox, or in our chat, because I do chat with homies. So it's, please send it again. That's my only request, because I do have giveaways. I have some Skirpy Town NFTs to give away. I'm also giving away, well, actually already gave it away. But congrats to Hash Brown for winning the Fat Rat Mafia, yo. I'll be sending that to you shortly. I'm just watching the gas meter here myself, because it is on Ethereum. So please be patient, but you are getting that shit tonight, along with some other shit on Matic too. Because everybody in here is also getting crypto wearables. So just as a thank you for coming through to the space, you guys also get something as well. And yeah, just be on the lookout for that. But please make sure to send me your MetaMask address, so I know that you guys came through to the space. And if you requested to message me, I'll add you shortly and reply back. Because I know sometimes DMs don't come through and they go like in this other fucking inbox and it's just a fucking clutterfuck. But please be patient with me while I sort through all of that, and I will get to you eventually. Because I know if you ever send me your MetaMask wallet on the day of an event like this, I know that it's real, I know that it's organic, and I know that you're actually here. And if you're not here, you're in the recording, you can still try your luck and send me your MetaMask address and see what happens. I might bless you, I might not. Depends how I feel, right? And yeah, thank you for coming through. This has been the Hotbox Mint Party. RVT NFT, you there, yo? Like, I'm looking at your profile here. You got like a metaverse thing going on. She looks dreamy. I wonder what that is. Is that on Spatial or like, or did you like actually create that like in a AutoCAD or Maya or Photoshop or? I'm not too sure, but it looks neat. Like the little spaceships. Looks like you can fly around and shit. It's pretty dope. I like playing those like airplane games where you get into dog fights and shit. Not like literal dog fights, but that's just what they call them. Where airplanes are like fighting each other. But yeah. Oh shit. This is the hot bars, bro. So we're all pretty lit. We're all just sharing. Definitely feel free to roll one up. But yo, Shark, I feel like I'm fucking vomiting over here. Do you feel sharing?
You said what? You said you're what?
Word vomiting.
Nah, bro. Like, what you gotta do in your house, bro. I know how it goes, bro. Yeah, it's tough out here. Yeah, bro. Man, what do you smoke out? Like, you smoke glass? You smoke like you roll up? Like, what's your thing? Like dabs? Like. What's your vibe?
Shit, traditionally, bro, I just crush that shit up into a backwood.
I've never been. I used to smoke cigarettes, so like I stay away from like tobacco stuff. So like wraps, I stay away from. But I'll do like a raw cone. I fuck with raw cones, heavy glass, like bongs and stuff. I think dabs just like put me to sleep. Never really been too hip to it. Shit just like knocks me out. Dude, like it.
Yo, you just reminded me, because Hash was asking me about the time I was out there with Santa Fe Clan, and he just reminded me of this one artist. I had came through right in the studio. We were in the studio, and he brought like a whole bunch of weed and shit. And he was like, yo, you smoke? And I'm like, every now and then. And then he was like he would roll it up, right? And I rolled myself my own and shit. And like as I was taking a hit, he was taking like larger hits and larger hits. Like he was trying to like speed up and shit. I was like, what is happening? And he's like, I bet I could outsmoke you. And I'm like, okay, but so we're up in the studio rolling joints one after the other, trying to outsmoke one another, and we're on joint 14. And homie's over here like, oh shit, I don't think I could take it. Then he laid down on the fucking floor and started like staring into the light and shit. And he's like, I can hear my heartbeat. And I'm like, I'm like, what is happening right now? And then he started getting like hella anxious and shit. And I was just like, bro, like, why would you? Oh my God. But
You just can't smoke that much, bro, because like just bro, bro. Yeah.
I start getting sober after I smoke like the 11th joint, and I start getting like sober again. It's like, God damn it, we smoked ourselves sober again. It's only edibles will get me in that like, dude, edibles will get me in that fucking fetal position, forget how to breathe though. That's not real shit.
But yo, like there was this so after like blunt 16, right? In the studio, because it was like I just kept fucking going. Plus the weed was like hella weak as fuck. Like on top of that, like compared to the shit that we have out here, you know, some of their natural grown stuff is just not as potent either. Well, for me anyway, I just have a higher tolerance, I guess. But anyway, when I was a blunt 16, he straight up looked at me with sweat coming down his face. Like just looking at me as shit for like a second. Like he was thinking about what to say to me. And then he just like blurred out, like, how are you still fucking smoking? You know, just like, I don't know, bro. Like this, I don't know, this same shit. Cause it's like, you know, like I've tried wax too, you know, like you know, it is higher concentrated and you know, it does hit you a lot faster and harder. But you know, by the end of the day, these are all things we don't need, and I definitely, you know, don't, you know, want to, what would you say, influence peeps, you know, for these types of things, because you definitely got to let your brain develop, you know, as well, because there's been a lot of studies and a lot of things, you know, about the plant. Like, yeah, it's medicinal. And yeah,
Got the zombie moving and all through these streets, spread it. When I'm with the squad, we can do anything. No matter where we're from, if we got the same thing. Got it elevated all in Web3. In this middle spaces where we'll sleep. And clouded. And way too blazed up. Way too